Something funny to say? I don't know.
I don't know.
It's Straturday night, and we're about to
It
get the show
is.
rolling. So
Yeah, it's Straturday
the
night.
anticipation is building. I mean, do we need like a huge crowd noise, like the little lull of the crowd, and then the lights. So then
Like that.
kind of like that, but then the lights start going out in the arena, and then it's you get the backing track going, and then
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like that,
Oh,
and
there you
then
go. That's real nice. Oh, look at that. Oh, wait. Let's go with that.
can
Let's
you see
go
me?
with that. What is this? S. Okay. Here we go. I'm talking to the people over on the other stream.
Are you ready to get down?
Yeah.
I give you the mighty Johnny Beane.
Thank you. Thank you. I was going to do like a so those of you that for a minute. At least for a few seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, John Biel. Hey.
Oh man, let's start with that.
It's John Biel, everybody. Straturday. Well, it's your show. You say it.
Well, you should have done the intro for me, like the mighty John Biel or something like that.
And now,
And now,
presenting the mighty John Biel. There he is.
woo!
Very cool.
All right.
There he is.
Thank
Good
you,
to
Rudy.
see you, man. Good to see you.
Is it Rudy?
Hey,
Yeah,
what?
Rudy. Who used to do the intros? Wasn't that Rudy Laren?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
How you
Hey,
doing,
everybody. Hey, this is Johnny Beane and John Biel. Straturday Night Live. It is August 14, 2021, 8, 9, 10, 11:06 p.m. Eastern, 8:06 p.m. Pacific, out here in Santa Cruz, California. And if you're wondering why I'm looking over here, I've got another stream going on the same channel. So technically, I'm live on two different videos right now. I was going to do like a little pre-show thing before we started, went to hit the button and realized it was the same channel. So I just left it.
So what does that mean? You're doing two live things on the same channel at once?
Yeah.
Isn't that going to like create a time warp or something? Or how does that work?
I don't know.
Man,
I don't know. Probably not.
probably not.
Hey, Zeke. We got Zeke Adventures. We got Renus over here. Over here, I can't see. Oh, we got Joe Christian.
Hey, Edwin Crane, Joe Christian, Steve Franklin, Fret Level Midnight, 7 over 8 will be here soon.
Yes.
Keith Campbell, Black Salami, Fret Level Midnight, Austin LaFord, Wayno.
Hey now.
Janice Lala.
Hey, the lights just turned. What happened?
Oh, that was
hey, Fernando.
Me6
in the Discord says, hey, you're getting thanks, man. Hey now. Hello everyone. The C word sucks. It does. Shout out to Mammoth and their crew. Be safe out there. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll talk about that. See, you guys can see that's I talk about the lights changing. They're really changed. You can see I had nothing to do with that. It was thank you to Fernando Riley.
We believe you, Johnny.
You know, channel member.
Yes.
Fernando, thank you so much, man. Thank you.
Damn.
All right. Hey now. All right, my I got to shut this one off because my arm is hurting. Jump over to the main show. You guys got a bonus.
The struggle
tonight.
Is real.
Thank you for watching. Leave a thumbs up. There we go.
Nice.
All right. Ending. All right, I just ended. I had another
stand by.
I had another video going for a few.
Open up that bandwidth.
Yeah, hopefully I look normal.
Yes.
There you go. There you go. See? That's the magic of live television. Johnny Beane TV. If you guys enjoy
Johnny.
This stuff. There you go. Look at that. John Biel.
The production value is going up in this show.
John Biel on the scene.
Is that Johnny Beane TV or John Biel TV?
Needs an L after it, I guess.
I guess.
But hey, yeah, put that on your mic. Go outside. You can interview
Yeah,
people.
that's right. We'll do some maybe live on this. What do they call it? Live on the streets. I
Let's do
don't know.
that. Let's do that.
Nobody's out. Nobody's out on the streets tonight.
Where you are?
No. What is it? 11:09? Not in my neighborhood.
Oh man.
The skunks come out at this time. Like literally, we got a skunk in our in the condo neighborhood that I live in. There's
Mhm.
just, I don't know if it's the same skunk all the time, but as soon as we walk out the front door, he's like, you can see him like checking you out, or up the driveway. You know, I pull in at night, and you know he's scurrying around. So far, I mean, it hasn't stunk, but thankfully, I've noticed him every time I go out the door, so he doesn't.
Mhm. That's good.
Yeah,
That's good, man. Yeah, we have all that stuff here, all the time.
and Ned will probably make an appearance later.
Yeah, actually, Ned is still here. Michael B, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. By the way, we will see Michael B tomorrow night on. Where's the card?
Where's the drums?
Too late. There it is.
Nice.
The Sunday night string change show. We have a brand new. Oh, wrong button. Crap.
That works.
Hang on.
It's hilarious. String changes are funny, folks.
Well, it's supposed to be a serious show.
Oh.
But yeah, Sunday nights. Sunday. This
Sundays.
Sunday. Midnight Eastern. Well, technically 11:59 p.m. Eastern. 8:59 Pacific. Tomorrow, the Sunday night string change show. Michael B will be a part of that. I think Jay Hannon will be here as well. And it's a new show where we change the strings of our guitars. We talk about guitars, try to teach you guys some stuff.
I got to change some strings. Maybe I'll see one of these next couple of weeks. I'll try and.
I was wondering that, man. I
Well,
was wondering if you're gonna maybe join in on that.
I like I showed last week that SG that I haven't played in a year or so is really in need of a good string change. They're like the humid summer doesn't help around here, and I mean I really only put my AC on at night, so the temperature swings in through the winter with the heat on, and at night I shut the heat off, so like the temperature swings and the moisture in the air does not help those. So eventually, I'd like to do it on the show. That'd be fun to do a string change on the show. So I will let you know. I'll let you know. I'd love to. I guess I'm inviting myself, but
oh, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. Anytime, any of these. I mean, look at this. You have your own show on the channel.
I know. Well, yeah. I mean, I just don't want to overstep.
So,
this is still the Johnny Beane channel. Johnny Beane TV.
It is. But you're welcome anytime. I mean, you know, if I just put out the and we're still going to make this happen, you know.
Oh.
I mean, look at that. You've got your own Biel signal.
Yeah, man. I was a little late last night. Yeah, I watched a rerun of the show earlier, and then, or no, after, and then, and I sent you some of the pics that you guys were asking for. But I know some other viewers were quick to help me out on that. So thank you to who's becoming the go-to now if I'm not around. Wasn't it Cobra Kai or
Who was that?
I don't know. Or a few people came to the rescue last night with some questions you had.
That's right. Sharon Welldollar. You noticed. Yeah, I'm like dressing up for Straturday nights now.
It's like Ed and the boys in '86 with the sports jackets.
I've got this cool sports jacket. I actually got this, I think, for NAMM one year. I don't think I even ever wore it.
Is that like camouflage?
Yeah,
like gray camouflage. That's kind of cool looking.
Yeah, it's a camouflage. I've got the matching pants as well. I'm not wearing them today, but
you got to get some dancing girls behind you. You know, do like the whole Robert Palmer thing. Didn't he always have a sports jacket? I think that was everybody in the '80s had a sports jacket.
Yes.
Nice.
But hey, Sharon Welldollar, good to see you as well. I think we missed you the past couple shows. Sharon Welldollar. But great to see you in the chat over on Facebook. and let's say hello. Do you want to do it? Do you want me to do it?
To who?
Huh?
Producers?
Oh yeah, producers. Where are they? How do we do
A
that?
little dark.
Where's the card? There it is.
Oh,
There it is. I'll do this one. I'll do this
all
one.
right. All right.
Here on Johnny Bean TV, we have executive producers that are the top tier of channel members. And the top tier are Charles Green, Stephen Franklin, Joe Christian, Michael B., Thomas Santiago, Music Therapy Laz, Bent Tom, The Chad, James Gum, my lights just changed again,
Whoa.
Jarhead Rock,
Well, we got to shout out to
Bueno,
Keith Campbell. With
Keith Campbell.
a
Hang on, man.
huge donation.
Keith
Sorry.
Campbell, are you kidding? Michael Smith. Actually, yeah, we can't. We got to break in. We got.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Thank you, Keith Campbell. That's a good.
Keith Campbell, dude.
The amazing red light,
dude.
Or orange.
I don't think it gets more redder than that.
Wow.
Actually, you can't even tell. That's a bright red.
That's like the Schwinn bicycle orange. What's it called? Sunset orange or something?
Sunset orange? Yeah, check this out. This is real. This is almost like, it almost looks like a fireplace or something. This is what it actually looks like. I mean, it's really dark.
Damn, wow.
Look at that.
That's what happens when you're that generous, man. You blow up the whole place.
Keith Campbell, dude, thank you so much. That's how many months of StreamYard is that?
Wow.
That's about 5. Well, technically, yeah, that's
a lot.
That's several months of streaming services here for the channel. So thank you so much for that, man.
Even though it's only $79.99 in YouTube dollars. But.
Actually, YouTube does take a huge cut. YouTube takes 30% of that. But hey, it's still. Thank you so much, Keith Campbell.
Sorry, back to the producers.
We're gonna leave that up. Wait, technically, now that I think about this, I think that's the highest super chat we've ever got.
I don't know if I've seen any higher than that.
So that's actually gonna stick to the top of the chat on YouTube. I'm thinking for the rest of the show. I'm thinking that's not going to go anywhere.
Moving, yeah. Usually you can see like a little countdown on the bar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it deserves to be up there. Thank you, Keith.
Let me just look real quick here. Let's see, Creator Academy. They actually have a but they actually explain. Well, either way, I think, Keith, you're
maybe if you put that extra 1 cent in, it might have pushed you over the top. But $99.99 is good enough. I see
it slightly going now.
Either on for an hour.
I think it's going to be there for an hour.
Yeah,
I think, which is pretty long.
Yeah.
So Keith Campbell, Nelson, thank you, man. Keith Campbell, dude.
Nelson's in the house. Is that Nelson Muntz or Nelson the band?
Nelson Rodriguez is here. Thank you so much, you guys.
That's a glary Telecaster with strings and a little gig bag.
Steve Barton.
Whoa! It's coming in.
Oh my God.
Is this turning into like the telethon here? Can we get higher than $100?
It's the jacket. Look at this. It's the jacket. You know, you dress up a little bit. You put a little bit of production into the show, and and look what happens. It becomes like a real deal.
Wow, some generous people out there. Thank you, Steve.
Steve Barton, Keith Campbell. You guys are amazing. Between the two of you, technically, let me see. Well, the truth is. Well, I'm not going to tell you how much I have to pay for this stuff, but it's double than what I actually say. So let me just say, you guys are helping pay for a few months of this, and we really appreciate that you guys. Thank you.
R2R3 is this the Kramer option? That's about. I mean, potentially that could be what it's worth, but. We'll cover that later.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that as well. But hey, Steve Barton, Keith Campbell, thank you so much, you guys. Oh my gosh. Um,
Wow, where
uh,
do we go from there?
well, we still got to go back to here.
There you go.
So Charles Green, Stephen Franklin, Joe Christian, Michael B, Thomas Santiago, Music Therapy Laz, Bent Tom, The Chad. I can do this in my sleep. James Gum, Jarhead Rock, Wayno, Michael Smith, Andy Carson, John Moronic, Jimmy Ray Hawkins, Majestic, PB and J Cat, right? PJ. Oh, I messed that up. It's
PJ and
PB
J.
and J. I put PJ and J.
Oh. Ah.
I'm gonna have to get our.
Well, you got plenty of money to fix it, so.
Yeah, yeah. I can get the guy from Fiverr that was trying to get me on Twitter last night to fix that. PB and J Cat, that's what it should say. Mike Neese, R Habs, Lenny Lou and Mary, False Flag, and Steve Carmichael.
And by the way, it was Keith Campbell last night who was taking my job, and deservedly so. You know, with a generous guy like that, he's welcome to fill in for me anytime.
Keith Campbell? Yeah,
Yes.
man. Yeah, man. You just need a microphone. It says JBTV or JBL TV on it.
Something like that.
Right? Or wait, what's your name? Yeah, JBL.
JBL?
JBL.
Speakers? It's good stuff.
It is. It is good stuff. So hey, those were the executive producers, top tier of channel membership here on JBL TV. If you'd like to become a channel member, click the, I can't see what that says. Oin? Oin?
UIRUIN?
Oh, is that an R?
I always see like a U under the Barton there.
Yeah. Whatever that says. I think it says join.
Oh, that would probably make sense, yeah.
Click the join button right below the 40 thumbs ups currently here.
I should hit that.
On YouTube.
I'm going to hit that right now.
Hit that. Give that a hit. And if you want to hit that thumbs down, hit it twice. So, you know, so we know that you mean it. And what else? As you have seen, that any super chats that help support the channel, keeps the things running, will change the color of my lights. As you saw just moments ago, it
keeps
changed.
The lights on. Keeps the lights on in your house.
Yeah. Changed like 3 times, I think. 2 or 3 times. So yeah, if you'd like to help out with the live stream.
Does it technically get to like a darker color the higher you go? Or like between the 99.99 and the 100, is there like a shade of red higher that it went? No,
it was well,
I don't know if like by, you know, if you went down to like 90, it might be a little lower red, or 110 might be just blowing up the cabinet.
If I can find
the guitar moire.
Here we go. I'll Google that. Okay, here we go. Red is the top you can get. You can't get any redder than that. The super chats go blue, light blue, green, yellow, orange, magenta, and red.
This looks orange to me. I don't know if is it a red? This is technically red.
That's technically red because orange.
Right, my monitor's probably out of calibration. On this monitor, it looks red. So yeah. On this one, it looks like the Schwinn Sunset Orange.
Yeah, but like with this picture I took, I mean it's really red.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's on fire.
I mean, look at this. Look at that. I mean, that's really.
Still looks orange on my monitor.
Oh, it's still.
I got to calibrate this monitor probably.
That's really red.
On this monitor, it's red. I can see it red over here. So
for me, that it's like super red.
Yeah. Nice.
Look at that. That's like 3D. Ooh.
3D.
Wow. What else? Oh my goodness, are you okay?
A little too much rum in the Coke.
What happened?
No, it was a little too a little bit too much rum in the Coke, so it was like, got
Keith
that
Campbell, we might need you.
inhale the
Stand
alcohol
by,
a little
man.
bit.
Stand by, Keith Campbell.
Red Rocker jumpsuit red,
Yes.
definitely.
Let's see what else.
Rum vapor. Thank you, G.
I've got my list here that I actually never look at. Thank you, executive producers. You talk about channel membership. Facebook. We're live on Facebook as well. Johnny Bean TV Facebook page, where we currently have Sharon Wilddollar, and that's it. We have one person watching us on Johnny Bean TV, and that's Sharon Wilddollar. Great to see you over there, Sharon. Thank you so much for keeping that going.
Wildfire.
Yes, Wilddollar.
Wildfire. Anyone know what that's from? In the chat, Wildfire.
I don't know.
That's a real deep reference.
I don't know.
And I might even be wrong, but
man. We're live in the Van Halen 1974 to 2020 Facebook group, currently at like 62,000 members. Hey, Mark Blankenship is over on Facebook as well. Good to see you, man. What else? Facebook stars. We have over on Johnny Bean TV Facebook. Like to help support the channel as well. And what else? I have an Amazon show as well that I need to schedule. Follow me on Amazon.
Sorry, it was, yeah.
So, hey, man.
Hey, man. What's going on? How's things going this week?
Pretty good, man. I'll tell you, I mean, the truth.
I always want the truth, yes.
The truth is, man, it's just, I do so many shows now. I'm almost doing like almost every day. I mean, almost. So it's just busy. It's just busy. It's just.
I think I've seen it just about every day this week. Are you doing the Vedas this month?
No,
that kind of a Veda. No,
I'm not. I'm not the vlog every day in August. I'm not doing those. But I am doing. See, that's what I thought I was gonna do. Like you guys, any of you guys that saw when we started, I was live from another feed over here.
Mm-hmm.
That was supposed to be on my second channel, where I do post every day, or at least I try to. Some sort of something. I'm calling that Johnny Bean daily clips is what I'm calling that. So I was planning to go live over there before we even started here as like a behind the scenes type of thing. But anyway, it went to the regular channel, which is fine. And
it's all good.
It's all good. It's all good. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is just been really, it's just a blur. It's just like I remember last Saturday somewhat, and then I remember being live Tuesday, and then
like
Monday was like
in between.
Monday.
You're doing the GTA in between, right?
And that I'm live for 2 to 3.5, 4 hours on Twitch doing GTA as well at night. Like not tonight because we got this, but Tuesday through Friday, I'm live on Twitch.
Well, if I'm keeping you from the GTA game, then don't let me stop you. You can go ahead. I got this taken care of. I can cover this.
You can do this?
Not really. I have at least one person, at least someone to talk to. Not like you. I know you do it. You do the solo thing once in a while, but I prefer to have company in here.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, dude, who do we have in the chat, man?
Let's see if we got some participants tonight. Yeah, we got a few.
You see them?
I see Austin Lanford, Fernando Riley, G. Bushnoff. Was it Gary? Greg? Gil? Hellface, Hellstorm, Janice Lala, Joke Riddler. Is that Joke? I don't have my glasses on. Keith Campbell, Michael B., Mike Neese, Nelson Rodriguez, R2R3 locking out. Shout out R2R3. Renus Pinkle, Rock Daddy, Zach Thong, and others. That's what I see. Hey now,
Yeah,
Zach
good
Thong.
to see you guys. I see Austin Lanford. I see Fret Level Midnight, Baba Booey,
Baba Booey.
G. Butchnoff, Gary Bucknoff. That's him.
Nice. Welcome, Gary.
Nightbot as well. And the rest. Wow. Steve Carmichael.
Wow. Steve Carmichael. Yo. Halface, yo. Disco pants and haircuts.
That sounds good to me. Let's do that.
You got the disco pants. I don't wear disco pants.
Mm-hmm.
Where you got the red rockers on?
I'm wearing them today.
No.
I outgrew those, man.
Oh, really? Putting on some pounds?
Or they
Some
shrunk.
LBs?
Yeah. Well, I'm taking off the LBs now.
Oh, okay.
But I did put on a few LBs.
Nice.
That's true. That's true. Although now I'm doing the sparkling waters. The
me too. Look
LaCroix
at
and the Waterloos. What do you have?
I got the local stuff.
Market Basket?
Market Basket.
Oh, you got Market Basket?
Yeah.
What is that?
Market Basket is the local grocer in the northern New England areas.
Mm-hmm.
They do everything. Good company. Used to be called Demoulas. Demoulas is the last name. They were called Demoulas, and now they're that name.
Market Basket.
Now they're Market Basket. They've been Market Basket for probably 30 years. So
that's cool. I like Market Basket. That sounds nice.
I do remember the days they were just Demoulas. Someone in New England, I'm sure, who's it? Wayno knows what I'm talking about. At the very least, and Rob Johnson and whoever else is out there in the New England area.
Right on.
Right on.
Right on. Yeah, where's everybody from? Where's everybody watching us from tonight? I'm in Santa Cruz.
I'm in north of Boston, Massachusetts.
North of Boston. And we both said the same thing. Oh my gosh, that was weird.
Yeah, Steve Franklin's from Massachusetts. Fret Level Midnight's from San Antonio. Michael B still calls it Demoulas. Is that my cousin Mike? I don't know if that's because he's in the area too. Demoulas.
Well, jump in on Sundays.
Kurt 5150, Yakima, Washington. Steve Barton, Haight Ashbury. Nice. Johnny's not too far from there.
No, right? No, Steve Barton. Oh, yeah, we've actually met in real life. He came down here to Capitola Village, and we actually hung out. This was a few years ago. Several. At least 3 or 4, maybe. Or maybe 5. It's been a while. But we've actually met, Steve Barton.
All right. Hey, Steve.
Thank you again, Steve Barton. Thank you.
We got Fernando Riley in Brooklyn, Zach Thong, Trenton, Ontario. Keith Campbell's in San Diego. Janice Lala is from Port Chester, New York. I think she's in Connecticut nowadays. Dan of New Jersey is, wow, he's from the Jersey Shore. Look at that. Imagine that.
Cool.
So, all right.
Right on.
Well, what's in the news this week? What's going on?
I've got my old notes from the past couple of days still sitting here.
You were talking about the string change show, and I was thinking I watched the Frankenstrat setup from what's his name? Eddie's most recent tech.
Tom Weber.
Tom Weber.
Yeah, I watched that.
I watched about 5 minutes of it. It was out of focus, and the audio was cutting back and forth. And I'm like, I mean, he's a great tech, obviously.
Well, it's not the quality of the video has nothing to do.
No,
with it.
I know, and it's he's good at setting up guitars, but not good at shooting a video. That's all I was thinking.
Well, a store shot that video. It wasn't like him. It wasn't like me, with my phone like this.
Right.
It wasn't like that at all. It was,
I'm a video guy, so I'm like I'm critiquing everything I see,
oh, okay.
with that. So it's like,
That's cool.
but it
That's
was cool.
cool.
I mean, I enjoyed watching it, but yeah, it was just out of focus most of the time, and the audio was in and out.
Wow.
But he's a good tech. I mean, he knows what he's doing. He definitely shows, and yeah, I
It
saw the
yeah.
still you had of it with Jay or was it Jay doing the Frankenstrat, and Jay's was a lot clearer than Tom's.
Wow.
But it's cool. Yeah, it's cool anyway.
There's Jay on the right
Nice.
with his. But no, that's a store. That's a
Yes.
guitar store in Portland, I wanna say. That
Oregon.
yes, I believe.
There's 2 Portlands, there's Maine, the East Coast Portland, and then
No, it's not
The
that
West
one.
Coast Portland is Oregon.
I wanna say Portland, Oregon. I wanna say it's called 5 Star Guitars.
Nice.
I would ask you, but you're asking me.
Well,
Keith Campbell. What is it called?
Portland, Maine is a big music, city up around here. I mean, there's a lot going on in Portland, Maine, so yeah,
Mhm.
Kurt 5150 says, he was there, and it was Portland, Oregon.
Portland, Oregon. Awesome. Yeah, I've been there. We toured the Mayfire. We toured Portland. I remember Portland very well. Very cool place.
Yes.
But again, that was somebody else that filmed that. It had
No, I
so
know,
it's
I
not
know.
him. It
I
wasn't him.
respect the guy. I've seen a lot of stuff. He's done a lot of things in the past.
Yeah.
I'm just coming at it from a video guy's standpoint, like like I don't know. It's kind of simple things that you can fix, and but not in post. In post production, you can't fix the focus, but it was probably a
Right.
kind of a spur of the moment live thing that he did. So it's all good. No, it was a good
It might have been.
informative video.
Yeah, it was cool. It was awesome. I was watching. I was watching it as well. Um so yeah.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
so you saw that?
I saw that. I just recently, just in the past hour, I watched the the Wolfgang People magazine interview, which was really cool.
Ah,
Kind
from
of emotional. Yeah, it was and it was from probably a month or two ago. Yeah,
it was from a while ago. Okay, yeah.
yeah, yeah. And I just hadn't gotten around to see, and it came up on my YouTube feed, so I was like, said watch that, and I mean nothing, not a lot of new information, but just a very, I mean, just shows how cool of a guy Wolfgang is, and how, down to earth. And,
Mhm.
he talks about growing up in kind of a celebrity family, and, he's really just a normal guy. And, he didn't really get caught up in a lot of the stuff that his dad went through, or his mom even, he's down to earth. I mean, not that they're not
Mhm.
down to earth, but, they went through their, periods through the 80s and 90s where they had some tough times, but Wolf's a great guy, man, and he's super talented. So
Mhm.
yeah, he's got a very bright future, definitely.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So I'm sure you heard, or were you the one that sent it? Somebody
Oh, the cancellations.
well, we were live yesterday. Somebody sent I'm pointing over here because I have the monitor with the Facebook, and that's all my Facebook things pop up like right
Yeah,
here. And so yeah, I'm wondering about that because they canceled 2 shows already. Or they not that the shows were canceled, but they canceled their
right.
performances.
Yeah, I would think. I mean, they're probably going to go by protocol for like 10 days or something. And if it is what they say, one or two people on the crew, they're just going through precautions, and I think they'll be back on the tour, and hopefully next
Right.
week they'll be doing their at least their whiskey show.
Well, that's what I'm wondering
Yeah.
because that's coming up. What's today's Saturday? What, that's on Wednesday?
So that's this. Yeah. So it'll have only been 7 days, maybe. So I don't
So
know. I'm
s-
hoping I know there's a few people in the chat going to that show, and I think Caleb got tickets for that, and there's a lot of people
Cal-
in the area.
Caleb's going.
Mancuda might be going. Who knows? But I would love to see, at least see some video in kind of an intimate club, a well-known club, like the whiskey, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I
You're
don't
definitely
I don't think Wolf's played there before. His dad obviously, had a lot. I mean, hundreds of shows or dozens of shows at least in at the whiskey back
yeah,
in the 70s
yeah. And the one in
and the
'93,
90s. Yeah,
the one in '93. Um, yeah, I was invited to go to that, and for a split second, I thought about going. But but next week is it's not a good time for me to travel myself,
sure.
so I'm not going. But I'm just wondering if that's going to get canceled as well.
I hope not. I mean, I think that would be pretty meaningful for Wolf to be able to be on that stage. You know, I mean, he may have done. He may have done. Did he play with who was the band that he played bass with?
Tremonti.
Tremonti. I wonder if they played there.
Oh, that's a good question.
Because he toured with them for a couple months, right? Or a month
He
or
toured
so?
with them for a while. Not that I can remember that them playing there. Um, I think that was. I think
And with Van
Tremonti.
Halen, I think the only club they played was the Cafe Wha, right? I mean, I don't think they did too many any warm-up club gigs except for the Cafe Wha.
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that would be really cool to see him there.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I'm thinking if that does get canceled, excuse me. um LaCroix, come on. Um if that does get canceled, I could see that getting rescheduled
Sure.
pretty easily because
Yeah.
it's literally it's right there. So if that Keith Campbell is saying
Thank you,
Tremonti
Keith.
never played the whiskey.
All right.
Um so hey Ned,
There's Ned.
I heard you. Yeah,
Nedward.
he wants to go outside because it's almost time for him to go out.
It's dark there now. Last week wasn't it? It was bright out when we started the show. Are we that? No, well, we're 40 minutes in. Yeah, I guess it's did the sun go down? I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
That red light was blinding me, so um thanks again, Keith Campbell, Steve Barton.
Yeah. Yeah. And Fernando Riley
And Ned, of course, again.
as well. And Michael B.
Nice.
Can I scroll up far enough? I think I can now because
all the donations.
We're in the beta. We're actually in the StreamYard beta for being able to scroll through all the comments. Yeah, Michael B, Fernando Riley, Keith Campbell, and Steve Barton. Thank you so much for all your support, you guys. Extra support. Extra support. Okay,
Yes.
Ned wants to go out.
All right.
Okay, I'll let him out. Keep
all right, in the chat. Let's talk
to John Biel.
That's all I got is the chat. Help me out. No, what's going on? You guys rock. Thanks for all your support over the past rough weeks. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I was doing earlier tonight. I was watching the Wolf interview and what else did I and the setup from Guitar Tech. Again, I forget his name. Scrolling back, Tom Weber. Thank you. Good stuff. What else? I was watching the guitar hunting with Trogley. That's one of my daily things. I love watching guitar hunting with Trogley. If anybody checks that channel out, he's a big Gibson guy. Not that I have one Gibson that I've ever had, the only Gibson that I've had, and in the next couple of weeks, I'll change those strings on the air, on the live show, on the string change show. But Paul is recovering from a huge meal I think his grandmother made for him. I don't know if I guess I can't really share without his permission, but he showed a great, looked like a nice Italian meal from his grandmother. He's suffering from a little bit of a little too much eating. So his belly's upset, but he'll be joining us later. Caleb is around. I think he was in the chat. Jay is in the chat. I saw him earlier, so a few people will be jumping in later. And who knows who else will be around. Last week it was a great show with Huffer Teacher girl. That's the best. Lori. Lori was with us last week, so that was really cool. And we'll see. And every once in a while, we get some really good special guests. So we'll see what happens. Stephen Franklin, what do you think of Year to the Day? Year of the Day. No, Year to the Day. Eddie Jams. Yes. Eddie Jams. Last night they were talking about the what's I need someone to help me out. Van Halen 3, the video that the one video that they did from Van Halen 3. The guitar that Ed was using, and then there was a picture of Wolf with a guitar. And I still haven't. Johnny will help me out. If that was the same guitar that was I don't know if Johnny can hear me. Do you know if that was the same guitar that in the Van Halen 3 video and that Wolf was using the other night, or in the picture in the photo that you had the other night? So it's the
Yes,
red
I think
with the what are they called? Not the P90 pick. What kind of pickups were they?
yeah, the
The
P90s. Yeah,
P90s. Yeah.
I think it is because we were a Beane a screenshot from the video and then one of those pictures, and Jay was saying you could see there was like two parts on the body where it had like
So
uh
identifying marks,
yeah,
basically.
yeah,
Yeah.
and so it looked like it was.
Speaking of identifying marks, there's been a lot of people talking about the Kramers that have been gone on sale. The
Yeah.
Kramers that are in the auction up to now. I'm really wondering what's going on with that. Like, are people getting duped, or is it just like unknown guitars that we haven't seen? I mean, it seems like a reputable dealer, a reputable auction
Dude,
house.
I'm glad you brought that up actually, because there's more guitars we can talk about.
Cool, I love that. Yeah,
There's other ones as well.
yeah. I
There we
mean,
go.
clearly they're not the same guitars in the photo. I mean, you guys covered that last night in the show, and I saw
Yeah.
in our chat couple of screenshots. I think Caleb sent a couple screenshots of a picture of the one that Zeke is it Zeke that's holding it, and
Zeke Clark, yeah.
the one that's actually the actual auction guitar, and they are clearly different paint jobs. So and then there was the one a couple weeks ago that was so either there's somebody out there making really uh attention to detail fakes, because aside from a little bit on the paint job, everything looks authentic. You got the period correct Floyd, period correct hardware pickups, you know, but for $1,000 or a couple grand, you can build if you really want to put the attention to detail. We know plenty of people who have done that to make an authentic replica, and then to turn around and sell it for the prices that they're asking is either it's just a huge. Your battery already dying, Johnny? Is that battery
No.
already dying? Oh, it sounded like. Oh, okay. It sounded like it cut out halfway through. So either there's somebody making super close replicas and trying to pass them off as real, and then duping an auction house who it's their job to make sure it's correct, or they're just they've got terrible pictures and not the best description. But I mean, from our point of view, I think we can all agree that there's something strange going on with those auctions. Is it the same auction house that did the one a couple weeks ago?
Uh they've done they've done some recent ones. Yeah.
And it's all the supposed backup 84, 86 guitars, which you know the 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 body shape and the neck profile and all, and the hardware all looks sort of accurate, but the paint jobs differ in a lot of little ways. A lot of small details in the paint job, and that's where you can really tell. Um, you can really tell that something's going on between the pictures shown in the auction and the pictures with Zeke or any live pictures of Ed. They're not the same. Ed, there's no pictures whatsoever of Ed holding that guitar, or even Zeke, from what I can tell. So, and I
Well,
think, yeah,
I can't scroll. That's as far as I can get. Um,
And I mean, I guess hypothetically, you could get. Is that the same as the more recent? Is that the same body style and neck style as the more recent 1984 Kramers that came out? I don't
oh,
know. Because I mean, supposedly you could get $1,000 guitar or whatever. Those are less than $1,000, like a 1984.
yeah,
Strip it down, paint it with that, put the correct hardware on it, and for less than $2,000, you could have a really authentic, and then do some distressing to it, the paint job or whatever you want to do. But clearly, I mean, it's hard to. I mean, if you're just joining us and just looking at this now, it's hard to tell looking at two striped guitars quickly next to one another if they're the same one, because keep going and then you get to the picture with Zeke. And right, I mean, quickly, if looking at it quickly, oh yeah, that's the same guitar. But looking closer, it's not the same guitar. No way.
right,
Because the little details in those stripes, which are very, unless it's the one behind him, because there's another one behind him,
right.
with
It's
a very close paint scheme.
what
But
Yeah, what I'm gonna say, is I think it's very possible that this guitar was built by Zeke Clark. I'm gonna say that's very possible because I think I've seen pictures of this guitar before,
mhm.
like a long time, like years ago.
Where
I
are the
don't think Zeke has
pictures?
anything to do with this auction. I think this is somebody else who got the guitar and they're selling it. But yeah, that's not the same guitar in the picture that we just saw. And that guitar is definitely not, as far as we have ever seen, a stage played guitar.
Right.
I mean, it's clearly, I mean, that's clearly a copy of the 5150, which you never saw Edward play another guitar that was a copy of
Right.
that guitar. You only ever saw that guitar, the 5150. Any copies that he played were totally different striping patterns.
But you
Like,
look at the picture with Zeke and the one behind him that you can only see partially. It's got the
yeah,
same striping pretty
yeah,
much.
yeah.
So it could potentially be that guitar that they got the
It
wrong
could be.
picture of or whatever.
It could be.
So I mean,
Although
you know,
although bless you, I heard a sneeze or something.
no, my chair.
Oh, okay.
Not you.
Bless you, chair. Okay, if you look on the guitar behind him, though, I'm sorry, I
I
can't
mean, you
scroll
could
in.
still zoom in and find little differences because the paint job, there was no, like, look at the you look at the black stripe on the horn on the one behind him. And then you look at the black stripe under that, which the one in the back touches the white stripe. The one in the front doesn't touch the white stripe. The one in this picture the lower black stripe that comes off of the pickup touches the white stripe. So that's, I mean, and there's probably a bunch of, you know, because you're never going to get the striping 100% unless you use a microscope or, you
No, you're
measure it
not.
all out, you
You're
know,
not. But this is definitely, this was made to be a copy
of
of
the
Eddie's
51.
main guitar.
Right.
I mean, it's
Right.
obvious to
Sure.
us. Um, so what I'm saying is this Zeke
They might have made 50 of them. Who knows?
5150s. It's possible that Zeke built this guitar. That's very possible. Like I said, I don't think Zeke has anything to do with this auction. Um, but I can say 100% that guitar was never, as it says in this auction here, it was never played on stage.
Right.
Um, because if it was, there's no proof of it whatsoever. Right, Sharon Waldollar?
But again, we haven't seen every photo from every show on and every guitar that he
That's
played.
right. I mean, we haven't. We haven't. So
Presumably, he had a backup, that he would usually go to for. He had to have a different backup for the Steinberger. Can you hear me all right? He had to have a
no.
different backup for the Steinberger. He had to have a different backup for the Drop D. He had to have a backup for the regular 5150, which could have been this one. And then so I'm sure when he broke a string on the 5150, excluding Live Without a Net, where he went for the uh, Steinberger for some strange reason. Or, we can get into that some other time, but if he broke a string on the 5150, he'd go for a 5150 looking guitar. So, and we haven't seen a 5150 replacement, like a 5150 backup
A
like this.
replica of his main guitar? We never saw him play a
Right.
replica of his main
Because the
guitar, ever.
backups that we have seen in some of the grainy video and some of the bootleg videos, he would take another striped guitar if he broke a string. I think Detroit, he breaks a string and he gets another backup 51. Well, we call it a backup 5150, just a backup Kramer, backup stripe, right?
Now it's getting really confusing, but it's actually not. It's very easy. It's very
What do you
easy.
do to kind of quickly identify him? You look at the stripes or you look at the body shape? I
You
don't
look at
know.
the stripes.
Yeah.
Look at the stripes. Because
I mean, I was fooled when I was a kid back in the day. I mean, I watched the Jump video, then years later I watched Live Without a Net, and I'm like, well, it's a striped guitar. It's the same thing. I even thought, and I've said this before, that the Steinberger was kind of like he took part of the body off to make a smaller guitar. He took that like it's a guitar that you can use, and then you
like
can
the log,
later in
right?
later in
Remember
the
the
show
log?
when the guitar's getting too heavy or something, you take off part of the body and the headstock. I know I sound ridiculous, but I was 10 years old or 12
That
years
makes
old when that.
sense.
So
That's actually a great
when
idea.
I first watched Live Without a Net, and thank you, Mr. Renault, 8th grade music appreciation. He showed that to us, the full video. We watched it like over 3 days. And
Really?
I think that's what spurred my my love for Van Halen. Watching that in 8th grade in school, with all the. I
Oh,
can remember Mr. Renault when he says uh he swore when Sammy swore a couple times, and Mr. Renault was looking at it like, you know, he knew that for 8th graders in 1986 or 80, whatever it was, what year would that have been? I don't know, like
came out in
80s,
87,
87.
I think.
Um, you didn't really do that in a classroom back in those days, to hear a swear in a middle school, but I don't know. I mean, at least in our school, it was kind of you didn't if that came, but now where was I going with all that? I tripped down memory
I
lane there.
am not sure, but it's your show, so you can say
Sure.
whatever you want,
But
really.
anyway, so I was fooled by the stripes back in the day, like between 1984 and 5150, when I would see a clip of Van Halen, it was always the same striped guitar. Obviously, it's not, Hopper
Right.
teacher, but I mean, I wasn't looking at it with a detailed eye that I would know now that obviously they're very different, between the Frankenstrat and the 5150 or the Hopper teacher or the Steinberger. There's so
Yeah.
many, you look at the stripe pattern and there's a lot of differences. But again,
Right.
people who are looking at these auctions and saying, "Oh, it's the 51 the striped Eddie Van Halen guitar," or whatever it is, people are fooled by that, and people
Mhm.
without looking at it with a really, you know, close eye, or even now that I know it's just simple differences in the striping, hopefully people aren't getting duped, and I don't think they are, but there's just not enough proof that these were stage played or recorded with or whatever it might be from Ed. They
There's
were
no proof.
probably
There's no
built by
proof
Zeke.
at all. Well, that's I'm saying it's possible that this guitar was built by Zeke. That's very possible. Not 100%. I don't think Zeke has anything to do with this auction. Um, and there is no. I can say 100% that Edward. I could say 100% Edward never ever played that guitar ever. I'm confident enough where I can say Eddie never saw that guitar. You know,
It's likely.
I could
It's
say
pretty
that.
likely. Yeah, that there was no. But if it was built for him, presumably, I mean, you look at the picture of Zeke, and there's two identical guitars, the one he's holding and the one behind him,
Right.
which is presumably this one because I don't know, the striping looks more similar on this one to the one behind him by the black stripe, because the black stripe in the one behind him touches the white stripe. If you know what I'm,
You're
what
talking
I'm
right
saying.
here. If you can see my magnifying
Yes,
glass,
yes,
you're talking right there.
yeah.
Okay,
And
so
in the auction photo, the one the white stripe touches the black stripe. Yes. So it's presumably, it could be the one behind Zeke in that picture.
It could be.
Could be. But
It could be.
you don't know.
We don't know for sure.
Like a fingerprint. I mean, with those random striping patterns, which aren't, obviously we know now they're not random because they made several looking just like that with the same pattern.
With this particular, yeah, this was built as a copy of Eddie's main guitar.
Right. All it needs is the space tape at the bottom there.
It definitely is. I mean, it's not 100% exact. I mean, it's very close. It's close. But it's close enough. Actually, I don't think the tape is the correct size. Actually, I think some of the stripes are a little. I think the sizing of the tape's a little different.
Even this one has. It's got it's got two different, because I think this is 3/4 inch, and then that's 1/8 inch. The small stripes, which are actually not really painted stripes, which are pinstriping tape.
Oh, you can't see it. Hold it up. We can't remove Steve Barton's thing because that's like the highest we've ever seen.
On mine, I painted the pinstriping, but on the real one, I'm pretty sure these are just tape lines.
On the real one, that was tape. That was removed.
But these I always thought were 1/2 inch. They're actually 3/4 inch. So, and as I was building it, I mean, or before I actually painted it, thankfully I figured that out and was able to get the right size. But those ones on that look like they're 3/4 inch. I don't know what or they might be. I don't know. Who knows?
Not sure.
Could be 1 inch, because isn't that volume knob 1 inch? I don't know.
I don't know.
But anyway, so buyer beware. That's all. And I would think it's a reputable auction house, and they've done their homework. Mancuda knows a lot about that, and you guys were talking about it the other night. I think I don't know if this one had come out.
We talked about this one.
I think Mancuda works at an auction house, doesn't he? He's probably selling that. That's part of his collection program. No.
I'm not sure, but all I do know is he does watch this stuff, and I hear about it later.
I'm sure he does.
So, okay, so there's that one. There's that. But like I said, though, okay, so that's there's no bids on that currently.
Yeah. Probably watch because they're watching this show, or your last night show.
Somebody probably saw this, yeah.
And what was the starting bid was what, 100, just under 100,000?
I left it. Minimum bid 85,000.
Yeah, I mean
85,000. And there's another one here. There's another one.
Steve Franklin, presumably you could get a neck plate that has the right numbers and that's what I'm saying. Like the hardware and everything looks. I would think if you're going to go that far, at least you're going to get the hardware correct. And the more I think about it, I think that guitar shown is probably the one behind Zeke in that picture. But look at this one. So
could be. Who knows? So here is another one that I think was already sold in an auction already.
Oh, they're probably going.
So it looks. I think somebody already sold this, and it's looking like somebody now is selling it again. According to the story here, somebody took it to a sound check, and I think Eddie actually played the guitar at a sound check. They're saying in 1995. Although, like with that last description, which said this guitar was built in 1986 and used on the 84 tour. That makes no sense at all.
Right.
So you can't really totally believe any of these descriptions. But according to this one, Eddie played this guitar at a sound check in 95, and then he signed the guitar. I mean, that is his signature.
Mm-hmm.
There, nice copy, Dan.
Not for resale.
Not for resale, although it looks like it's been sold at least.
Why couldn't you just take a little alcohol swipe and get rid of that? That's what people who have like autographed guitars, like to Dan, nice copy, Dan. Just erase nice copy and Dan, and not for resale. And you can if it's a Sharpie, you can easily get that. You can take that off.
Well,
I'm not endorsing. I'm not recommending you do that. But
I wouldn't do that.
I guess, yeah.
I wouldn't do that because
isn't that what John Mancuda did with his?
Yes, that's what he did with the Jackson. He actually erased one. Eddie signed the guitar twice, one on the front and one on the back, 2 different times.
It's a signature. You don't erase a signature.
And Eddie or Mancuda erased the signature on the was on the front,
on the back. Oh, I don't know.
Was on the front because the one on the back was nicer. We've talked about that.
Yeah.
Right, Jay? Hey, man.
I finally made it.
Were you taking a nap for a little while?
Nah, trying to get this room straightened up, but I can't. It's impossible. I'm the worst, man.
Looks good. Looks fine.
No, there's gonna be. Never mind.
Look at that. You guys are twinning. That's pretty cool. The shirts.
Mm-hmm.
Straturday night.
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But
yeah.
Dan Henderson. Who's Dan Henderson?
A
stage technician of Eddie's.
Henderson. Is that a real name?
I've never met a guy named Henderson in my life.
That could be another typo in these auctions. Yeah, see?
Henderson.
In the chat, have you ever known anybody with the last name Henderson?
Is he in? I wonder if he's in the 5150 book. On the tour crew.
Oh.
I think it's got credits for everyone on the crew, no?
Well, I don't. Was he on the crew? Is that what this says?
Oh, right there must be Dan Henderson.
Oh, that's Dan Henderson. They call him Dan. They call him Danderson.
Yeah.
You ever heard of a guy named Henderson? I mean, I've never heard that name before.
Let's see if he's on stage crew, riggers. Oh wait, there's Brent Anderson, a rigger. Brent Anderson,
but not Henderson.
No.
Sharon, you ever heard of Henderson?
I'm looking. At least on 5150 tour, there was only an Anderson that I see.
Wow.
There's the Van Buren boys. The keyboard tech, Steve Van Buren.
Mm-hmm. Were those the guys that invented Facebook?
No, they were the guys that gave Kramer trouble in the pizza restaurant.
When Kramer put his jacket and
he was doing he was holding the pizza or the salt shaker the right way, so he was like Martin Van Buren boys.
Oh,
anyway.
Oh gosh.
Crazy stuff. Yeah. So I don't see any Hendersons out there. But you never know. Dan Henderson.
Steve Carmichael. Yeah, it might be Henderson. He's saying there's lots of typos in the descriptions. There definitely are.
Look at those cigarette butts. Wow.
Mm-hmm. So this guitar, I mean, there's even though there's no pictures, I mean, it's obviously it's autographed. That is Eddie's handwriting. That is his signature for real. So
this kind of him signing off on it. Yeah, like I approve. Well, not approve because
he did
no resale.
He says no resale. There's no approval on this.
Just get a little alcohol wipe and get rid of that not for resale. Why would you put?
Why the not for resale is awesome?
I would.
You think?
Yes,
but they're selling it. I mean, I guess
I think it's probably a joke.
Yeah. No. Well, I guess it is. Yeah, you're right. Nice copy, Dan.
Could be.
But did Ed actually write that?
And maybe
maybe that's his handwriting.
Maybe Dan Henderson made a joke, or maybe Eddie made a joke. Hey, this looks good enough to sell, or something.
Yeah.
It was probably something that was said.
Yeah. It could have been Dan Henderson seeing him backstage, built a great copy, and said
Dan Henderson.
Yeah. Isn't that what I said? Did I say Henderson? I thought
it's Henderson.
You're walking the line.
Dan Henderson. Dan Henderson.
Dan Henderson. If you ever watch this, man, you got to let us know in the comments below.
So you've got like the 918V, you've got the 5150, the 1984. This is called the not for resale. Nice copy.
There you
go. This is called a nice copy, not for resale.
I like that. Oh, there's more pictures of it. There's guitar pics, although
Are those aren't the EVH ones are past the 95 era.
yeah, it looks like a lot of the pics they put on are that balance, that red rocker. Yeah, those balance pics are real. So those I think could be from the that era. Me 6. Oh, I just posted a tweet. Huh? I just tweeted apparently.
He's tweeting and he doesn't even know it.
I know. That's yeah. Either way, the Dan Henderson guitar. It looks like it's
Anyone do a Google search for Henderson? Let's see.
Yeah,
Dan Henderson.
Can you find anybody else on the planet with the last name Henderson?
No,
because I've never heard that.
Did you mean Henderson? Showing results for Henderson. He's a wrestler, apparently, or a
UFC
MMA.
or Ultimate, right? UFC fighter.
Yeah. There's no Henderson. Anyway, another typo. Another typo on the auction guitar.
Henderson. All right, so there's that one.
That was just his nickname. They called him Henderson because.
Why? I don't want to know why they called him that.
You figure it out.
Okay. All right, so here's another one. We've never talked about this one ever.
Here we go.
So this is brand new to everybody. This one. This is pretty cool. Let's see.
Jay's having a good time already. All right.
Oh yeah, I came in having a good time.
Now this is interesting.
Got to have a good time.
I showed up having a good time.
All right.
So what does that say, John? Biel?
Eddie Van Halen played 1970s pre-Charvel prototype boogie bodies tone bastard guitar.
I think the other guitar was a bogus body.
No, man. I don't know where. All right, so this was the Boogie Bodies guitar that was the precursor to the infamous Frankenstrat guitar. This guitar was originally a test body guitar Lynn Ellsworth made to show to various clients. Van Halen showed up at his store in '77 to test out guitars, and when he saw this Boogie Bodies, he fell in love. He played this guitar at the store and asked Lynn, "Where can I get one?" Van Halen tasked Lynn Ellsworth and Wayne Charvel to find similar parts for Van Halen to buy and let Eddie hold on to this guitar until they got him parts, which would be later used to create the Frankenstrat guitar. This guitar, circa 1976, and a prototype guitar. Okay, that's the end of that sentence. The guitar has the words "Tone Bastard" written on the headstock, which could have been the nickname Van Halen gave it. An amazing piece of Van Halen history. Comes with a letter of authenticity from Lynn Ellsworth and a gotta have rock and roll certificate of authenticity. So I don't know, man. That looks like a 1976
bogey,
bogus,
bogey body,
bogey body. I don't know. Again, no pictures of Ed holding it. What happened to the body? It looks like it's been burnt out, or just I don't know what's going on with that. Just so it's like.
Keith Campbell kind of brings up a good point.
Oh, you got like
BS as well, because Eddie had to carve out his own knowledge. His own knowledge. I'm thinking that might mean something else for the humbucker before anybody else did.
Notches. Maybe.
Well, that looks like it's I don't know.
We're all
I don't believe anything on this website.
Right?
No, that time is come and gone.
Jeez. Okay, what's up? What kind of tremolo is that? Is there even a place for? Is that even a tremolo? Oh, yeah, okay. I didn't see the hole for the hole for the bar.
Now,
like it was.
Is there a way? Like, could you just make up any story and just, hey, I got this piece of crap guitar in the attic. I'm going to say that, Eddie Van Halen borrowed it, but when he, like you just make anything up, it seems.
and get a letter of authenticity.
Yeah, I'll have my dad sign a letter of authenticity for me. Thanks, Dad.
I was this is really kind of an aside note, but I was watching the 1978, 77 whiskey promo videos from Van Halen 1, and there is a guitar in the background that looks like a natural Strat. I couldn't get a good picture of it, and
Yes.
I'm going to look now. Oh, do you know what that is?
Yes.
Okay. Because in the background of the whiskey, there is a natural, or it almost, maybe it was a Telecaster or a Strat.
Is it facing the other way? Is it
to
like
the
facing
side,
the amp, or it's just sitting?
It's to stage left of Ed, and he's got the shark on one stand, and then next to the shark is a what looks like a natural Strat or maybe Telecaster, and it's very blurry. It's very in the background, and we know those videos aren't great quality. So, but I just couldn't find a good picture of it. I'll look again to see if there's a better picture, but I don't know exactly what that was. It even could possibly be Dave's acoustic for Ice Cream Man, because it's so blurry to tell. I mean, it's the only other backup that could have been there. But or it could be another band's. I mean, if it was on the whiskey stage, it could have been just another guitar laying around. But I don't know. Do you know what I'm talking about, Johnny?
Yes,
Okay.
I know the photo you're talking about. I'm trying to find it. I have it
Nice.
somewhere.
Well, let's check that out.
Um,
In the meantime, what's that? Oh, that's the letter of authenticity from Lynn, I'm presuming.
yeah. I mean, that looks like Lynn Ellsworth holding that guitar. So I don't doubt it's. I don't
It
know.
even has a nickname, Tone Bastard. So I mean, which doesn't mean a lot, but and it's interesting on that one. You've got the like the Fender style jack, but it's been filled in. You've got you know, you can see like a piece of wood on this that where he replaced that on the pictures that I saw. So,
well, here's the thing: if Eddie borrowed that thing for 2 weeks while they got the parts in, Eddie wouldn't have done any modding to that guitar. I highly doubt.
right.
Like, hey, we're gonna loan you this for a couple weeks while we get your stuff in. You know, if he would have came back to the shop right there from the shop, brought in a guitar that had, you know, a humbucker put in because, you know, all that, they would have been like, no, now you got to buy that. So,
I mean, if that's the case, this is a super legendary guitar, like
yeah,
a super rare, like, wow, this was the precursor, you know?
That's what it
Prototype.
makes it sound like, huh?
mm-hmm.
Like Eddie walked in and saw that, and it's like, oh, I want something like that, and he built his guitar based on. Is that right? Is that what this says?
But the story that Ed always tells is that he went into he went into whatever it was, Wayne Charvel's shop, and said,
He saw a
like
stack
that
of
guitar,
bodies.
and then he says, and then Wayne told him those are seconds. Those are
Yeah.
factory seconds, and Ed thought that seconds meant that they were next to be made. At least that, in some interviews that's what he said. So I don't think he put a lot of thought. I mean, he would take a body, and I think he was just looking for like the cheapest thing that he could experiment on, and it became the Frankenstrat. I don't think he went as far as to try different bodies and to try to put different things together. I think he got the first body that he could get, a second body from Charvel that became the Frankenstrat. And I don't think that he put so much thought into that. He was trying prototypes and trying different bodies and trying, which maybe he did, but I don't know.
Hey, Johnny, I'm sorry to cut you off, John, but if we're going to be talking about Van Halen for a while and some deep stuff, what's Kurt 5150 doing right now? He's in the chit.
I don't know.
I don't know. What are you doing?
The Women in Love guitar. What's the Women in Love guitar?
Right.
That's what Kurt says.
There was Eddie had a Strat that I think had a Dan Electro neck on it. And and you hear the tapping part in the beginning of Women in Love was supposedly recorded on that guitar, the guitar that you were talking about that you saw
Okay.
on the stage.
Interesting. So I don't know the history. I just know that I've. It's not the same one that's in some of like the 81 pictures in the background. That was
No.
a that became like maybe not the Unchained, but it was just another one that he got on that batch of the Unchained and the Rude and that stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
He's laying in bed. Perfect, dude. Fire the phone up.
Yeah, come on.
Tell your wife to hold the camera for you.
Neil's from the photo from the Van Halen 2 recording. It's in the, so I'm looking at this Lozauer book now. Excuse me while I look at it.
Yeah, look at those Van Halen 2 photos. You'll see that guitar in the background to Eddie's left, I think.
Well, give me a sec. I'll find it.
No, you got to find it now.
Sorry.
We're
Sorry.
We're gonna watch you look for it.
Yeah.
All right. So, yep. This is the one we're talking about, I think. Right there. Where's my finger?
Oh my God.
It's hard because everything's backwards.
No, I think that's a different guitar.
No? That's Van Halen 2.
Go further down. No, that's Woman Children first.
No. Well, it says 79. That was Sunset Sound in 79, wasn't it? No, he's wearing you're right. He is wearing the 80 and he's holding the Les Paul, so maybe you're right. I think you are right.
Scroll back.
But this is still the 1979 chapter, so I don't know if that picture is in the wrong place or because I'm still looking at 79 photos.
You want to go early.
We'll go before that.
Keep going. You know the ones that had all the cans and trash on the ground?
Nice can.
Oh, okay, yes.
Those ones.
I know what you're saying now. Okay. Yes.
Those are the okay.
I'll find them.
Those are the ones that you want to look at.
Where are they? But that was from the 70. Here it is. Okay. Yeah.
There we go.
So here's the neck of it.
Look at either a group shot or look at. There you go.
Yeah.
There's the headstock. Yeah, that's the guitar.
There we go.
There
Ready?
it is.
Here, drum roll.
Drum roll. Where is it?
That's the book falls apart.
John Biel. That's it. That's the guitar that you were talking about right there. It's a Strat with either three single coils.
And so is that known as the Women in Love guitar?
Might be a lipstick pickup in there, maybe. Yes, and then it's got the down electro.
Crap, how do I copy this?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, I got to open up Instagram now.
Ugh.
In the chit.
All right, so we're done talking about that. I don't know about these auctions.
That was exciting.
Who knows?
That's the thing, man. It's not like you're dropping a few hundred or a few $1,000. You're going to be spending, thousands on something.
Are we saying that
you literally, it's like you're like just trusting and taking a leap of faith almost. Like, yes, might be Ed's, or this might have been Ed's. I'm just going to spend $80,000 on something.
Well, do you want to see another one?
Yes.
There's actually another one, man. Here, check this out.
I need some chipstick. I wonder how Andrew says chapstick.
Chipstick.
Chip.
Andrew. Is Andrew in the chat?
Let's look at the Edward Van Halen.
They ever skip with the chipstick?
Look at this.
So here's the
Okay.
Rosewood fretboard.
Eddie Van Halen vintage Kramer guitar.
Johnny, in case you're I sent Kurt the link while he's in bed.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see him yet.
He might hop in a second.
So here's a guitar. An original vintage Kramer guitar made to look exactly like Van Halen's signature Kramer guitar with original parts, Good condition, comes with a gotta have rock and roll certificate of authenticity.
Gotta have rock and roll sticker.
Authenticity.
Authenticity. Minimum
you,
bid $2,000. Okay, so it doesn't claim to even be a Van Halen, like one of his guitars at all, but it's just a guitar that just happens to be painted up. They want $2,000, and look, the back isn't even.
There's an HQ pic of the natural 79 with the Dan Electro neck.
What?
Sent it to you.
Oh, that was you?
It's all yours. It's all yours.
Oh, there we go. Thank you, man.
John Biel to the rescue.
John Biel to the rescue. Okay, so this looks like a Squire. Or not Squire,
No.
Striker.
Jeff.
Yeah, there we go. It says Striker on the
Mhm.
thing there. So here's a Kramer Striker.
Jeff.
It's not even it's not claiming to be one of Van Halen's guitars, but that's not even the right font for the logo.
That's not even a Kramer.
Yeah,
That's not even a Kramer.
Somebody's using like some bootleg stencils.
It's Kramer, Cosmo Kramer.
But anyway, it looks like it has an original.
It's got the
Floyd on there.
non-fine tuner, non-fine.
Yeah, it has an
tuner
original
Floyd.
Floyd. So this is a Striker. Those came with
Yeah.
the super cheap ones came with those Floyds for a while. Okay. So anyway, that's a guitar. It's just up on auction.
What does it go? What is the
2000.
what's the minimum bid? What?
2,000, and they say that's going to go to from $4,000 to $6,000.
We gotta time or bookmark that one and check it in a few
It's
days.
just a regular
And
Kramer
he's got no
guitar.
association with it.
No
except
one's
for the
no
stripe.
one's gonna
No.
bid on that.
There's no association with Van Halen with this guitar at all. I mean, according to this,
I mean, a vintage Kramer Striker from presumably mid '80s would. I mean, what's that worth? $1,000?
My man put a hat on, got out of bed.
Put on a
Hey,
shirt.
Kurt.
hey man,
What's up? Oh, you guys looking at the Eddie Van Halen Kramer?
Yeah,
Kramer.
we're kind of going
The
through
crapper.
the auction guitars right now.
Crapper guitar.
The Kramer. It's called the Kramer.
Johnny, I'm looking for that photo that Eddie's sitting in front of a window and he's got the Frankenstrap behind him and then he's holding up that
right.
guitar.
I forgot
yeah,
about
let's
that
see it.
picture. John Biel, I've got that.
You guys are. Thank you
I have-
for coming to the rescue here.
No, I'm not rescuing anything. I just it's interesting to me.
Oh, it's interesting to all of us. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's somewhere here on the Discord in 1,000 photos.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
I love doing the forensics on the guitars. You know,
Needle in the haystack.
yeah.
Renus Pinkel. That's kind of what I was thinking. Like somebody like Ron Johnson might make a really authentic replica, and then I know it wouldn't be our friend Rob Johnson, but Ron Johnson might put one of those up at an auction.
Throb Johnson.
But
Imagine we got to check this before it ends just to see, because there's no way.
I would love to see the results of a lot of these auctions. You know,
I wouldn't
Current
pay.
bid.
I wouldn't pay $20 for that.
no, I'd pay $20 for it.
Bid
Estimated
$20.
$6,000. Yeah.
I'd pay $200 for it. That's my bid. $200. You know, if it's a Kramer Striker, sure.
Yeah, and Eddie only had a couple with rosewood fretboard, and I think they were Ripley's, right?
Yeah, it does. But it does. This one has no
Ripley put it-
association with Ed. Just that it's a Kramer.
That particular the 24 fret one, Ripley put that together. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what
Kind
kind of
Johnson
nut is
made
that?
one
looks
that
like a
wasn't
thin nut, too.
24 fret. Remember?
Mhm.
That probably drove him nuts too. That he didn't have a 24 fret neck.
He took a silver Sharpie and made an extra fret underneath one of the other ones.
or when he put it on the wall hanger, he turned it backwards so he didn't have to look at it.
Oh, yeah. Remember the wall hanger you made out of cardboard?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And like painter sticks or whatever? That's pretty funny. I like watching those old shows.
Yeah, man.
He's a complete. What do they call it? A completionist. You know, he wants to have the whole collection. He's definitely done a good job.
Oh, you found it.
Yes.
That's it.
Focus.
It's a picture of a picture, so
There you go.
that's
Yeah.
probably about as clear as you can get it.
Wow.
But the theory is he put that thing together prior to coming off tour and going right into the studio to do Van Halen 2. Right, John?
Yeah, and that would be the one that's in the studio photos, correct? I mean, and that studio photo was
Am I
posed,
blurry?
basically.
No, you're good. You're good. Well, I thought it was me. I thought it was my my face is melting
let me-
right now, so I thought it was me.
Put up the
But then you showed John Biel and he was clear. I was like, wait a minute.
Looks like you got a glob of Vaseline over your camera lens.
Vaseline. Oh.
Yep, that's it.
so that's in kind of early form. Well, with the pick guard.
He crammed a Telecaster pickup in one of those slots.
No, I can't hold it still, but it's been a long day. Yeah. What it's got, this one has the
neck.
The neck is different, obviously. No, the neck is the same. It's got the
Oh no, your poppet fell
today,
off.
the Dan Electro neck.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it looks like an upside down Telecaster neck pickup in the neck.
Yeah, is that a swimming pool route?
No, because swimming pool would that's only routed for single coils, right? I mean, swimming pool would be a big square or rectangular.
Almost looked like he filled it in.
Oh, maybe he did. Swimming pool is usually like a big rectangular
tough to
route,
tell.
but it does look like there might be an actual a piece of filler wood in there.
It looks like he filled that thing in.
He might have, yeah. And he had the pick guard in this picture. He had the pick guard, so
Yeah.
it could be a swimming pool under there. Could be a
So
nice pool.
Lynn Ellsworth, he lives like 3 hours north of me in Spokane, Washington, and he just retired. And I think his son's still running his guitar shop, but he still talks about building necks and stuff for Eddie back in the day. And he worked for Warmouth in Tacoma, but I don't know. I don't believe that that gray looking guitar you had on there. I mean, I can't remember who said it, but anyone could just say, "Hey, I had this guitar laying around, and Eddie loved it, and he played it all the time."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie
Yeah,
played.
what's the penalty? I mean, what if you find out 2 years after the auction's over? I mean,
I'm
that's
sure
technically stealing, fraud.
all sales final.
All sales foul, but if you commit a crime, if you knowingly auction something off, I mean, that's got to be some kind of fraud, I would think.
So, Johnny, the auctions that ended in the past, I mean, like the one a month or so ago, that sold for well over 100,000, didn't it?
What is it, 100 or 37?
Oh, so no.
Which one? There's been so many. I can't keep track of them.
But even anything over 1,000 or 3,000 is outrageous for some of those. I don't know.
Didn't one of them go for like 37 grand or something?
Are there like in that auction house? Is there sold auction results?
What is that? Oh, God.
Not over here.
Is that me?
I don't know.
Just probably me right now.
Get that room ready now.
Oh no, dude, I'm so lucky that I have like a wife that doesn't nag and doesn't like today, right? For instance, we got company coming in. Jeannie's brother is going to be here. Jeannie's friend is going to be here. Our other friends, they're staying up here with their 2 kids. They're coming. They're coming tomorrow. They're going to be here tomorrow. The room is still blah blah blah.
Isn't tomorrow today
I
already?
went over to my parents' house today to watch the Bears game. It's like she should have been like, "You're not going nowhere," But yeah, I mean, I'll pay for it tomorrow. I'll be having to, bust my booty to get everything cool in here. But
So they're gonna sleep on the futon back there.
well, futon, and then we got one of those queen size
futon.
inflatable mattresses with like a headboard. It's like a bouncy house or whatever the hell. That's gonna take up half the room.
Oh man, your Sammy beach bar rum's gonna be gone.
That's already gone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, one of them is like water with it. Yeah. Have you had that stuff yet?
Yeah, I can't get it up here where I live. They don't sell
You can't
it.
get it up here.
But I was in
Oh, wait a
Florida
minute.
like a month ago, and I got a bottle of it.
Which flavor? Just the clear
Was
one?
there a comma in that sentence?
Yeah, the clear one, the one with the fake signature on it.
Oh, yeah, John Biel. Hey, John, let's verify this. Would you sign a signature of authenticity for this signature?
It looks like Sammy's signature.
You sure?
Oh, that's
By
funny.
John Biel, by John Biel standards, that looks.
But there's that little smudge. Let's find it.
No, it's not authentic. Nah,
It's look at John Biel's face on the shirt.
nah, it's not authentic. I don't approve.
Next time you have a chance, get the spiced one, man. The spiced one's really good.
Oh yeah, they didn't have that one.
Yep.
Spiced rum.
Man. Well, you know what? You never know who you're going to run into at Sparks. Right?
Uh-huh.
So what other
Come
kind
in.
of is there any other auctions on there? Anything fun?
A lot of signed stuff.
I'm looking at heritage auctions, and there's a bunch image coming soon. So you've got, I don't know if these are coming online soon, but there's Eddie Van Halen Kramer 5150 Frankenstrat replica, no serial number, open for bids in. So these look like they're coming up in October. No, what's 10? Yeah, October 19th. October 19th, I see 1, 2, 3, 4 that are going to be coming on sale. No pictures yet.
Yeah, it's like an embargo. Don't show them.
Interesting,
too early
so it's
because
got
the truth will
auction
come out.
preview.
Yeah, the paint's still drying.
Preview items may not have been properly described or vetted, and the items are posted as soon as they have description or picture. So this only says Eddie Van Halen twice signed Kramer XL VI6 with
additional signed
with
items.
additional signed items held in. So these are
Twice signed
not on. This Kramer
6. What does that mean?
What?
Yeah, XL6.
A Kramer XL. Oh, that's a that's like
I have a Kramer XL right there.
Right, that's one of that's like a Squire version of a
Basically,
Kramer.
yeah.
It's like the real cheap one. It's like a Strat. It's like a Strat guitar. Oh, nice shorts.
Oh, like the Focus.
This is an XL Kramer XL.
It's my leg.
That is.
This is I don't think it says XL, but
Oh, you got those new invisible strings on there.
yeah, they sound great.
That's the air guitar.
But it doesn't say X. It's an XL, but it doesn't say.
Yeah, those are the noiseless strings.
Noiseless string.
Kramer badge. Kramer badge.
XL.
It does say X. Does it say XL on the serial number? I can't see. Wait.
You're holding it to the side.
It says
of it.
XL2.
Kramer.
XL2 on the serial number. There
Oh,
There you go.
Man, watch it.
What the hell?
Don't
What was
watch-
that?
May cause seizures. So so a Kramer XL6 with additional signed items. So it looks like in October.
So it would be something like this.
Yes.
That's an XL2, and look at that. It has a string tree roller in the place of the. God. This is not the guitar that's up for auction. I just found this image, but
So
see, that's
there's
the quality. That's the quality of these guitars. That's not right.
funny.
Wow.
man.
Kramer, what?
So now, this
that?
Oh, jeez. Badge with a B.
Oh my god, man! I'm losing it.
Oh, man.
I'm glad you're having fun, Jay. So there's a Van Halen signed Jackson with 3 EVH guitar picks. So I don't know. These are another more.
Wait a minute. Do you think that was you know whose?
A Jackson.
Oh, Jackson.
That was already sold. It was sold once.
Someone took an alcohol pad to one of the sides of that guitar.
We were talking about that. Yeah.
So let me see. Those are upcoming auctions.
Hey,
Let's
who
see
wants
if
to
this-
fill in for me tomorrow? I can't do the string change show.
I would if it wasn't so late. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow.
John, take a nap during the day.
Take a
I'll
nap.
find out.
No, I'm going on a cruise tomorrow night. Actually, we're going out to the.
Wait
A
a
cruise?
Yeah. we're
You
going
just
out
take
to
a
the-
cruise on a Sunday evening?
If you're in the New England area, it's the Isles of Shoals. We're going out to the Isles of Shoals for a sunset cruise.
Ooh, nice.
Oh,
Sounds
Dr.
romantic.
Scholes. Does everybody
Wait,
wear
Dr. Shoals, yes.
foot inserts on this cruise?
Yes. No. It's
Well,
I'm
if you're
just- I'm
still
still-
out there, man, jump in, man.
jump.
That'd be a great.
Eddie jumps.
That would be so romantic to jump
Take
into
your-
a screen change.
Take your mic with
No, it's
the
yeah,
JBTV logo that you made, man.
right there. Yeah, look at.
Live from the cruise.
Hey, is your girlfriend awake right now?
No.
I was gonna say you want to prank her? Call her up right now on the show and be like, "Hey, honey, something came up tomorrow night. I can't do the
Yeah, she'd really love that.
do the cruise with you." Oh, what
Sorry.
happened?
Sorry.
Is everything okay? Yeah, everything's
No,
fine.
it
It's
wouldn't
gotta
be
do a
as
string-
everything
I gotta
okay. It
change
would
my
be like,
string.
what
Oh,
I'll be
the fuck?
touching my own strings on Sunday night. There'll be no string touching going on here.
Eddie Van Halen signed microphone. Rare AVS SPM 03 dynamic microphone.
Hey, Ned. That Jackson, by the way, says it's signed by all 4 members, so it's not that same Jackson.
Yeah, what gets me is people selling this stuff. I mean, I don't know. I guess I can't judge, but if you're hot for money, I could understand. But
Go ahead,
man,
James.
I have 2 signed pictures of Eddie, and I don't think I would ever get rid of them. You know, I would sell a car before I would get rid of one of these photos.
Well, yeah, there's certain things that just, I mean, to you or to us, certain things will be priceless. To you really have to throw the briefcase full of hundreds at me for something,
Right.
But certain things you just,
So that Ripley, which was sold on April 11th, 2021, is anyone a member of this heritage auction site? You could sign in and find out how much it was sold for. Join free and quick.
Anyone in the chat?
There you go.
I'll
Spam.
sign up. I'll sign up. Let me see.
Jump
if I
in.
can-
Yeah, sign up, man. Take us inside.
Sign up, and people will tweet for you. You won't even have to tweet like Johnny.
You probably got to pay for that.
I gotta
If I have
see
to
what
pay,
that
I
tweet
won't, but-
was because it said that I tweeted when I. Oh, it
It's
might have
probably-
been.
It's probably that guy that's gonna up your followers by 5.
Yeah.
Pre-show live. Oh, it was the I did a video from my phone. We were live twice for like 5 minutes. It was that video being tweeted out. It was automated. That's what that was.
It's me.
Are you in?
Let me check.
Make sure you do a secure password.
Yeah, all of a sudden he's gonna have his email
Heritage
inbox
auction.
is gonna
Here's
just
your
be loaded with
registration.
spam.
Okay. Please click on the following link for your original registration.
I still plug in my old house phone number whenever it asks for a phone number on those things. My old
That's a smart
landline. We
idea.
haven't had a landline in 10 years. I still throw it in there and it works. That way you don't get
You give
called
your friend's
every-
number. That's what you do.
ex-friend.
Yeah.
See if I can get some results here. Give me a minute though.
We got to have John
How do I spell my last name?
screen share now.
BL.
Yeah. 3. There we go.
Renus Pinkle wants to know, Kurt, do you have a trans trem guitar?
No, I don't.
Your wife's watching, isn't she?
What's that?
I said your wife's watching, isn't she?
No,
We've all
no.
seen your Steinberger, Kurt.
No,
Says
I
no.
don't.
Yeah, there it is.
I have a Stein
not-
sandwich, but not a Stein burger.
It's not under the bed in the closet in
Yeah.
that broom case. That's a broom.
No, I wish I had one. It's next to the Swedish bag. It's not mine.
Well, if if you're interested, I might know somebody who is toying around with the idea of selling it, because he's like, yeah, it's a great guitar, but it's like my least played. He's like, it's literally if I'm not playing a riff from Summer Nights or Get Up, I'm not playing it. You know. So
does he do a show on Thursdays?
No.
Oh!
No. No, I think he sold his, or he traded it. I think Dave traded his Steinberger.
Well, regardless of whatever that means, ladies and gentlemen, live from wherever he is, there they are.
Come.
Yeah, I just woke up.
Good morning.
Yeah, I was in a food coma. Somebody can still smell the food on my breath, buddy.
Neanderthal mornings.
It's next week where Paul is. He slept for that long.
Paul, it's actually October.
Yeah.
It could be. I don't care. It's the worst. It's the best. It's the worst.
Well, Paul, sorry to tell you, but since you didn't come on tonight, we replaced you. So,
can I stick around for a little bit now that Paul's here? Or
I guess you can.
He actually left.
I guess you can.
Oh, you didn't do that, Johnny?
No.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, he's gone.
No, Paul hit his own ejector seat. He's out.
He had a huge plate of spaghetti, I think.
Oh.
I saw the
spaghetti.
picture.
Spaghetti and meatballs right now. That would be good.
Yeah. I don't think I've had that since I lived at home.
Oh man. Well, anyway,
back
all the way from his room, Neanderthal.
Hey now.
Good morning.
Paul,
yeah,
I signed a pretty good contract. They're going to pay me more than they're paying you. Actually, I have to pay them to stay on the show.
No, you were. It was less than what Paul was getting. That's why we got you in here. Yeah, their eyes are crossed. Holy smoke!
Okay, I do have data.
Whose eyes are crossed?
Who's data? Who you calling data?
I have some data on some of these auctions. So sold auctions. Let's see the.
What the fuck did I just walk into?
The Twilight Zone.
Just
John,
we're good.
John, can you screen share?
I guess, can I?
Yeah, on the
Am I
bottom.
allowed, Johnny, you allow me
Make
to?
sure you share just that screen.
Yeah, don't
close
see
those.
what I can do. Share screen.
Browsers
share
down there.
the window you have up with Jeff Stryker on.
I actually have to approve your screen share.
All right.
Or Dan Henderson.
See that, John?
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, we can't show that.
Dan the Man Henderson.
I'll take a picture of it.
Oh no, I'm just kidding. Wait, that's sold already.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
He's looking for what
they're sold for.
That one already sold.
But you can't get the price that they're sold for until you become a member, and I am now a member.
Oh, was yesterday fake auction Friday?
So
Yes,
the Ripley apparently sold for $50,000.
We had the segment.
Oh boy.
So
We know that one's legit though.
this one was stage played. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that one's legit, but I have yet to see, with the exception of that one and anything that has been, that's off that tour, anything that's been sold on any of these auctions that's been legit.
Yeah,
They're
I think all
all garbage.
all the fake shit's coming out of the woodworks now.
so
Yeah.
the only, I just have the sell prices for these. That's the only unique information that I have is the sell prices for some of
I'm
these.
digging into the M&Ms, boys.
Let me
There's
see what the
One born every minute is what's going on here.
Man, I can't help it.
So you got
the paint can't dry fast enough on those fake guitars.
So we got the Ripley that was sold for $50,000, which we go back a few shows. We talked about that.
Is that the one? Is that the one that Johnny was trying to hold out hope for the entire show that it might be? I'm not sure. It could be.
Oh yeah.
Johnny benefited the doubt. Beane.
So this one 70. This isn't the ad guitar, right? Which guitar is?
Which one?
As we're. Or the one that he played like on the out of the South American tour and the Canadian tour.
No.
Yeah, that's
played.
No, that's not.
Hi, Lenny.
That's
Okay.
not. That's one that was
83.
built in '82.
I will be right back. I got to let the dog out.
All right.
Go let the dogs out, please.
That guitar actually, I believe, that auction actually
Michael
went towards
Anthony- oh,
helping
sorry.
Jason Becker.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah.
Known band auction signed. So the only, like I said, I mean, just we can see what they were actually sold for. Just a wow, 836 for a PV Wolfgang
A special.
green. That's a pretty good. So somebody got a good deal on that, right?
836. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. I mean, that's a special. So that's a
Lower
made
end.
in Korea. That's a Korea guitar. They're not bad guitars.
PV auction guitar. 1135. Even still, I think that's a not a bad price for that. 94 Music Man. That's a really good price for a 94 Music, isn't it? 1750 for Music Man Cherry or whatever it is.
Well, that was the original price when they came out.
Yeah.
1750.
So I mean, to get that, it's not. I don't think it's autographed or anything.
When
but
were these auctions sold?
March in 2016. So
Yeah,
yes,
that was a
obviously
while
years
ago,
ago.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
these are
before
going
the-
back years. This is
Before
the
the
Jackson?
Gauguin.
No, this is an Ibanez 2000, just with this band signatures. Cheap Ibanez. That's a pretty. That's a. What kind of Ibanez is that? Anyone? Jay?
Who signed that?
RX60.
What happened?
Is that an RX Ibanez RX60? It's not even a. It's not a Floyd.
Oh,
but
dude,
it's
those are
signed by
like
the band.
those are starter.
I mean, I guess the
guitars.
signatures bump it up, $500 anyway.
The EX was like the beginner line years ago.
92 pink solid body, 3,500.
Ooh.
That's a pretty. I mean, hey, and when was this? 2020, August 9th. So this was right before Ed passed. August 9th. Kind of interesting seeing, because you won't see the sell prices unless you become. Here's Sammy's stage one.
Oh,
We've seen that
Oh yeah.
videos for. That's a. Hey man.
I'm gonna buy that
Wow.
and wear it food shopping.
Wow.
Go to McDonald's. Find out where Grimace
I
is.
think you work there. Yeah.
I mean, it's cool. It's very cool.
You'd be like, oh no, the boss is here.
Wow.
Undercover boss.
I told you Ronald was real.
Donald Anderson
There he is, Sammy playing that.
wearing that.
Playing it. Yeah, wearing
There you
it.
go.
Thank you.
Who bought that?
John Mancuda goes with his goes with the one that he had. The guitar he had. So what's this? Signed and inscribed, 13 grand. 51. What is this one? Sold in July. Sold this last month. Eddie Van
remember this
Halen's signed and inscribed Kramer. So this is the one. No, you guys. This isn't one. Were you guys looking at this before? This is because it's got the space tape 5150.
Yeah, that one's signed.
Yeah, but what else does it have going for it? It's just a signed cop.
That looks like just
Looks brand new.
yeah, it's a replica
So why did it go for $13,000?
because it's signed.
Would you buy that for $13,000 signed?
If I had that.
Says
Right,
Eddie Van
Caleb?
Halen signed and inscribed Caleb Kramer
Signed and inscribed
electric guitar,
Caleb.
no serial number. Wow. Appears unplayed in fine
Hey
condition.
now.
Wow.
Hey now, I'm just getting the chat up. Hang on.
I don't know why this sold for 13 grand. It doesn't really.
Signature.
Because it's signed.
So the signature is worth 12 grand.
And Eddie Van Halen signed guitar. I mean, and to the right person.
Look at what's up with that stripe coming up to the volume knob. Is that even close? Is there?
No,
is that
that's not right at all.
No.
Yeah, what's
Dude,
up with
that's
the volume knob?
5150. Dude, that's
Yeah,
5150.
the stickers are wrong.
It's the 51. Yeah, somebody
It totally
somebody
is.
thought that was
Yeah.
the 51. It's got one star. I mean, it's got the regular.
It's
Look at that
5150, bro.
headstock. Even
Yeah.
that headstock
They
is.
cleaned up the
outrageous.
fretboard. That's 5150.
It's like a
Yeah.
battle.
The headstock
The
is
heads-
outrageous. That's
The
gigantic.
headstock looks a little north. It looks north.
Peter.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the headstock's got a boner.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got a boner and it's got a R2 nut.
Oh wait, I can pull it. There we go.
Can we
damn
see
it.
the back of it? Does it have like a
probably
have a cavity, or does it have just one like a little hole?
got some cavities,
Oh, no.
definitely. Let's see.
What's
it's
got
got a
that going
cavity.
for
Oh,
it?
the whole tour. Here we go. Yeah, look at that skunk
Yeah.
stripe, man.
Yeah, it's too
Blank
thin.
neck plate. Blank neck plate. Look at that.
Yeah. Oh, good.
That neck plate looks crooked.
Nice big cavity there.
Oh yeah, it is. It does look crooked. Maybe it's just the striping. I don't know, but look at the control cavity thing. That's unique. I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's
13
supposed to be
grand?
offset.
13,750. Somebody got a great deal. Bid source. Are we supposed to be showing this stuff? I don't know.
Well,
Well,
we are.
it's Johnny's
False flag. Thank you so much, man. Yeah.
So I
that-
wonder
that-
when he signed that thing.
There's
You know,
this one,
there's-
which yeah. Go ahead.
There was a lot of time where he wasn't signing other guitars. That's the other thing too.
Good point.
Makes you wonder.
Now I think there are pictures of Ed with this one. No, I know he.
No.
This is that. Oh, the Jackson VH. No, so this is just a. This was
Wait,
like
let's ask John Biel if that guitar is
John Biel. John Biel doesn't know shit.
There's a body like that hanging on the wall in 5150, isn't there?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought. I mean, there are pictures of Ed, not with it playing.
No neck. It's just the body, I think.
It's a Jackson, huh? Jackson.
Let me see.
This one says
I have-
Eddie
I
Van
have that
Halen,
picture.
1980 Jackson custom. No serial. It doesn't really matter if you like David Lee Roth or Sammy Hagar. Oh, yeah, you can. I guess you can't read it. Van Halen's from, and the truth is that if you came up playing guitar in the 80s, it's kind of hard not to be an Eddie Van Halen fan. What could be more rare than actually having one of his one-of-a-kind Jackson custom guitar? This guitar is just plain cool and was made by Eddie by Grover Jackson. Whoever said money can't buy coolness never got an allowance.
Yeah, my parents told me the same thing.
Yep. It's a one of a kind because Eddie's never heard of it.
Right?
Yeah, you notice how he's not photoed with the guitar there?
So
Oh,
what's
yeah.
that set list from? What year is that set list from?
04.
04.
Yep, it's about time.
That's not from 2015.
No.
Yeah, Sammy.
Sammy Solo is not a Roth era song.
So yes, because it's very known. It was so well known that they used wings, not rings, in 2000.
I'm sure that guitar
Or-
sounded really thick and powerful on the through a good rig, right?
How many frets is that?
It was probably heavy
many.
too, you know.
29.
38, I think.
Because
It's
Eddie
not
was.
even
Eddie,
a real look at the neck is cut right off at the.
but yeah, go back to the headstock. Scroll over to the headstock again. You do realize at that period of time, the Jackson logo was not owned by Grover Jackson. That Jackson logo was owned by Fender. That script, that logo, Grover Jackson didn't even own the rights to his own name at that period of time, so it's impossible for him to have made that guitar. Sorry, kids.
It's a
you
one-off
go.
airbrush.
It was spaghetti script or toothpaste script or whatever they called it, right?
And it's got dot inlays too. Didn't Jackson usually have the shark inlays on a lot of them? I don't know. It could have been.
Most of what Jackson, but Jackson doesn't even own that script. That script to his name. That script is a Fender trademark.
It's a cool guitar. It's a really cool guitar. But all right, so then this is the 2017.
If Grover Jackson owned the rights to his own name, he would have made guitars under his own name instead of GJ2. He would have just called them Jacksons or Grover Jacksons. He couldn't even write his name to anything close to that without being shut down by the company that he doesn't even own anymore.
And then there
This
was
is the one.
And then there was the deal with the Muppets. So, or Sesame Street. Yeah. Never mind.
Wow.
I should go to bed.
We saw
I
that.
thought that was good.
Look at that
35.
Floyd. That Floyd looks like it's negative $5.
Floyd Rose. What is it? I can't zoom in enough.
I think it's
Royd
no,
Flows.
Licensed.
that's a Lloyd Rose. Not Floyd. It's a Lloyd
Roids
Rose.
flow.
It's a Freud flows.
The fraud Rose.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
like
can
the-
tell by the chrome fine tuners and
At least the headstock.
tinsel base
Well,
plate.
that's the huge Kramer headstock.
Yeah,
The huge Gibson Kramer headstock.
I like this one. The Eddie Van Halen signed microphone.
Hey, can you go like overall like music auctions
Sure.
and then have them display by like highest price so we can see?
Ooh, yeah.
Eddie Van Halen signed baseball. Nice stuff.
Wow. Let's see what the highest price auction is on this thing.
Those things, the Eddie Van Halen signed baseballs have been on
With the
eBay
Van
for
Halen
years.
stuff or just anything? What do you
That's
look
got to be worth something. Just because how many baseballs did Eddie Van Halen sign? So
it sold for $71. I'd buy that for $71.
I'd buy that for 70.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, how many balls did he sign?
Sold.
Yeah,
Actually,
more
it's more,
Casper
more than him,
Van
right?
Dien. You want the Casper Van Dien?
I've actually seen a lot of the
Yeah.
Eddie Van Halen signed baseballs on eBay. Now, so he must have signed some.
Well, there's
I don't know if
multiple.
yeah.
Molly had the number 3 cue ball signed by him
Mhm.
from the Van Halen 3 tour.
Yeah.
That was
And
cool.
they're
Didn't he ask one of the guys, like, I bet you signed a whole bunch of these, the 3-ball, and they're like, no, this is actually the first one.
Yeah.
Stage used 2007
That's pretty cool.
EV 5150 white amplifier head, and stage used. I don't know, man.
So those are all out there. What is
That
it?
was 2015, so it's possible that I mean that would probably be about the make an offer. Oh, so they're still kind of.
He didn't use those on 2015 though.
No, it was the 07.
07.
tour.
Yeah.
the Vatican. He did a review on one that he didn't buy. Someone let him use it, and he kind of dug into it. Did you guys see that video?
Yeah.
Sorry,
With
Jay.
his-
What did you
Your
want? me to
hairless
look
cat.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Jay's
Sorry,
drinking.
John.
Sorry. So sorry.
Sorry.
So sorry.
Sorry.
Go to like
I just want to say I'm really sorry.
can you set it up so it's like highest price? Like go to categories and go to like music or something.
Entertainment. What do we got? Art.
John,
Highest
you're a
price.
member of this site now. You need to learn how
I
to.
know, right? I'm going to bid on
Buy
something
something.
really, really cheap.
Yeah. I'm actually afraid we're going to see other sites that he's a member of.
You should put your tickets for the cruise tomorrow night.
Throwingropes.org.
Tickets for the cruise tomorrow night on here and see how much we can get for them.
So
Floyd
I got
blows.
so Halen
flag.
is what I'm searching for. Not sold. Let's see what's not sold.
PP Burns. There are shows. We have one scheduled in mid October, but who knows where we'll be in mid October? I don't even think live shows will be around in a couple weeks. So the way it's going,
Dude, I'm hoping that show on Wednesday is happening.
me too.
I have friends that have already shut down their tours. Frank Hannon is very sick right now. Very sick.
Wait a minute.
Wow.
Theodore Logan. What's this one?
Uncle Frank. Come on, Uncle Frank.
Frank's a good
Jay, do
dude.
you have this
I don't. Oh my god, I
that's
don't
creepy.
want that.
That's
with
creepy.
the Van Halen 5150 shirt? Look at that.
Nightmares.
How much is that?
That is
Yeah,
the
that is
king of
creepy
nightmares.
as hell is what that is.
Give it to Ellie.
Reserve is $800, so it hasn't
What?
been sold yet.
Have that in the bedroom there when you have your guests sleeping.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
how
Oh,
tall is it?
God.
What's the how high? How tall is
Does
it?
it have 3 inputs? What's going on there?
It is. So Jay, it's 15 inches by 4 inches or whatever.
And they
That's
wanted
what she
$8
said?
grand.
Hey!
No,
Don't talk
800.
about me like that.
800, Jay.
Don't touch me there. Just don't
Oh,
touch me.
800.
No,
Don't
it's
touch
4 by
me.
15.
But it says it was an actual film. So this
Don't
might have
look at
been
me at that
actually
tone of
used
voice.
in the film. The
What?
filming miniature puppet. Does that mean it was actually used in the film when it says?
Are they claiming? And if that's a film
Special
used
effects
prop,
puppet.
we need to call Mancuda. He's an expert on stealing film used props and selling them online.
Who's it supposed to be?
Shots fired.
constructed of articulating
Oh,
wood,
it's
mannequin
Supposed to
body?
be Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Hand painted Van Halen T-shirt, leather band with. So this may have been actually part of filming in the special effects. That's what it says.
All right. Well, my thought on that is
No way.
Bogus.
Whoa.
There's a Bill
Here-
one.
here's the Alex. What's his name?
Winter.
Alex Winter.
Yes, known for two things: being Bill
Rufus?
and in the Lost Boys. That's it. We're
Lost
done.
Boys.
Yeah, that's
Filmed
it. Alex
here.
Winter.
The
girl- it's
extra.
got the
The
princess.
extra in the
Wow.
Lost Boys.
Yeah,
Jay,
it's a
there's
two
the
hit
whole- there's
wonder.
all
Two
of
good
them.
hits though.
No lines in the Lost Boys. Just
Yeah.
there.
One
I think he
page
bit
IMDb.
somebody.
One of
Bob
the Bear
Genghis
boys.
Khan.
Bob.
Here you go, Billy the Kid.
Herman the Kid.
Dan Short, Billy the Kid, filming miniature. That is cool stuff, man.
I
Who's
actually
bidding,
want them.
bidding on all this
What
stuff?
has this
Fred
show
Durst.
devolved into?
I know.
Come on, this is
All
a
right.
$200 show.
Jay,
Let's go.
Jay wanted me. Jay
Well,
wanted
hold
me
on
to-
a second. Jay wanted me to.
Wait,
Go-
how much
go
is
to-
False Flag into the show for already?
Go to the entertainment and
All right,
then go to
just Van Halen or just all entertainment. The
go to
biggest
categories.
I think he wanted Van Halen, but then we'll look at everything.
Yeah.
No way. We're going to talk about Van Halen on the show. What are the odds?
I know, Paul. We bore you with all the Van Halen talk
Sometimes.
Oh.
sometimes.
All right, now can you sort by?
All right, let me go home first. Let's do
You're at home.
entertainment.
You were just on it.
Yeah, but those were only Van Halen
Right,
related.
go to
Do you want
music.
Van Halen related?
Go to music. I gotta get another water. And then on the above on the right,
Sort.
go to sort by, and then no down
Yep. Whoop.
No.
there. Yeah,
No.
Highest.
high to low.
How high are you? Terry
Tonight.
Bozzio.
On a very special Straturday Night Live, John
What's that
Blinn
first
learns
guitar?
how to use the internet.
Action preview.
Come on, you click on
Zero.
something with no picture. Come on.
He still has a wired mouse.
Trying to keep up. Neil prototype.
Yeah, let's
Wait.
see what that is.
Is the top sold item have no picture on it?
Yeah.
25 grand is the highest priced guitar on there.
Terry Bozzio isn't selling anything for more than 25,000. Let me look up just guitars or
There you go.
go. Entertainment. No. Come on. All right, let me search guitars.
Oh my God, Johnny, can you control John Biel's mouse?
It doesn't matter what he does. He could just be clicking around. We don't know because the print is so small.
We need another $50 super chat for that. So
So, if we look up guitars and just I'm going to look up all categories guitars. We don't have to do this. We can, if you guys.
Oh no, we have to
I'm on the edge
now.
of my seat.
Oh, we
Oh,
haven't
no,
had
we
any
have
fun
to.
yet.
We're in too deep.
We're in too deep. All right. So the
now what are you going to search for?
The number one thing.
let's look up. All right, past sale items. Here we go. There we go. This
All
is
right.
what we're looking for. The past sold items. Kirk Hammett ESP.
That's
For
right. What did
100
that sell
grand.
for?
That's the one ESP, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
What did it sell for?
112.5.
is that a
Oh
Tom
my
Petty
God.
Rickenbacker there?
The Rickenbacker is. Let's check it out.
The Dick and Cocker?
$7 grand. Not
$7 grand could just be the price of a Rickenbacker.
Fire
though.
Glow. That's just a regular Rickenbacker, like a vintage, right?
What is
Beatles made
Rickenbacker?
this model. No, Beatles made this popular. 65 Rickenbacker. Yeah, 78 grand would be or 7,800 would be a vintage 65 Rickenbacker. So this one was 23. Paul Reed Smith. I don't know.
Who owned that?
It doesn't. I don't think it's celebrity owned. Made in '84. Pre-production metal finish prototype guitar made by PRS in '84. It was a NAMM show, so Mancuda probably has it.
Yeah, or he's selling it. Mancuta's probably selling it.
True. Oh, wait, here we go. 59.
It's-
This is Nez says right here. 59 Les Paul Standard, 350 grand.
Oh my God. Wow.
That was his guitar.
Now,
Not as clean as that.
how many of
Is
these did they
Desiree
make?
already selling it? What's going on?
Oh, come on.
Sorry.
I thought I was doing. Oh, now we want. All right, sorry. I thought I had highest first. Now we got highest first.
So Paul, you know Les Pauls.
Yes.
What's a 59 go for?
Depending on the condition, anywhere from $200,000 to $400,000, and if it was celebrity owned, more.
Right.
I mean, they're ridiculously overpriced. But they were only about, just to answer Jay, because I think he was going to ask. Yeah, he was going to ask that question. There were less than 1,000 of those out there.
Mm-hmm.
What was the reason why they didn't make that many that year?
They weren't selling. From 58 through 60, the Les Paul started to wane in popularity. So they didn't make a lot of them because they weren't selling a lot of them, and that's why they changed the design in 61.
Sir Elton John Steinway.
Since 61, the SG has been the best-selling guitar Gibson has ever made. It outsells the Les Paul seriously today.
Really?
Yeah, the SG is the best-selling guitar Gibson makes is the SG.
I know I know I have like the TikTok screen here straight up and down because my left monitor is it's like an up and down monitor.
We know.
Wait a minute.
We know what you're watching.
You know what's going on. It's nothing new.
So wait, whose room was that? That's Elton John's?
Apparently. Elton John's Steinway Model D grand piano used exclusively in his concerts from 74 to 93. Wow, that's
how much was shipping on that?
Probably, I don't know.
Never a ship. Never.
Never a ship.
49 Gibson. So this was like the precursor to the Strat headstock.
Ouch.
Kind of.
Wow.
Just so you know,
prototype.
Jay, according to Gibson, 643.
Damn.
1959 Les Pauls.
Wow.
600.
A lefty 59. Here's the lefty 59.
Useless.
Yes, and so stupid looking.
Oh, I know.
If ever there were a guitar that just never looked good left, never looked good left-handed though.
If you're a lefty player, that's a rare bird right there.
Dane, jump in here, man.
Huh?
Don't stop. So here's the "Don't Stop Believing" Les Paul.
Oh my god.
1977.
I gotta get a water. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I gotta get
77, presumably with an upgrade to the locking tremolo.
That's another sacrilege. Putting a Floyd on a Les Paul.
It's got a sustainer too.
You have this, Paul?
Do I have what?
Oh, nice.
No, I used to have that one. I had that one and the Tony Bacon book.
Yeah, the great book.
Yeah, they're both. I love Les Pauls. Those are my favorite guitars of all time. And knowing how few of those guitars exist, the idea that there's been that many of them that's showing up, on online auctions, I would assume that, like any other guitar, of those 643, maybe half of them are still in decent condition. The rest of them have been hacked, or the headstock has been snapped, or they've been swapped out. I mean, how many of those things do you think are actually in OEM original condition? Nobody kept them that way. It's like trying to find an original Gibson Deluxe. They all got swapped out or hacked on or all that stuff. Yeah. A Gibson Royale with cheese.
There's your
How much
Chipson
is
right
that
there.
one? How much is that?
This was Ray Davies? Dave Davies played 1958. It's 162 grand.
Wow.
And there was only a handful of those, right?
And Ed has one of
58
those.
Flying V's. Yeah, there was probably Carina.
Is that a Carina? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the Carina ones are the ones that are worth a shitload of money.
It's worth a shitload of dimes.
Yeah.
That's the real
Honorable William J. Lepedemain Bridge.
Prince Cloud for 137. Gold Floyd. Is it a Floyd? Yeah, Floyd. What does that say?
Special.
I can't see what it says even on the.
We got a thing over it. Floyd
thing?
Rose.
Yeah, if anybody had guitars smaller than Nuno, it was Prince.
This is some interesting stuff here.
Oh, there's the banana guitar. Go to that. Go to the Prince guitar.
I just did.
Did you?
Yes. Where were you?
I was downstairs getting a sip.
Oh, okay.
That's
Never
the
a
Prince.
sip.
That's the Prince.
Never a sip.
Never
a sip. Never a sip. That's the Prince Peter North signature model. Is what that
There
is.
it is.
Yeah. Extra long horn. Cool guitar.
It's like a bugle. You want to blow it?
Oh,
Whoa.
hey,
The,
now.
hey.
the Kurt Cobain monster.
Hi, Ellie.
The Kurt Cobain.
Oh, jeez.
Where is it?
Oh, too soon.
Oh,
Jay.
Son of a-
someone played the shotgun.
Is that like an early hip shot?
That is awful.
Moss,
Too
Moss-
soon.
Too soon for
It's
sure.
been 30 years.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
what else you guys want to see? Anything?
Is the shotgun on there?
Jesus.
Buddy Rich drum set from
Buddy Whackett.
Buddy Whackett. The Birds, Roger McGuinn, 66.
In all honesty, I don't think he did it.
All right, what's the suit down there?
I think she had
Evil
somebody do
Knievel?
it.
Evil Knievel.
Yeah.
It was El Duce from the Mentors.
108 grand for Evil Knievel's leather. So this is the
Jumping
one
the
he.
Snake River.
Yeah, well, which one was it? Snake River or Coliseum, LA Coliseum, February
He landed that one.
1873.
Did he go
The
down?
The second time, right?
His largest audience to date, 35,000 in the grandstands.
Is that the one where he? That's not as good as the one where he ate shit over the,
Not a
the
sellout.
fountains at
It's not
Caesar
a
Palace.
sellout for the
Right, where you can see all his bones come.
All the bones shatter. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Looks like
I just-
tossing one of those Bill and Ted Excellent
Yeah.
Adventure dolls off of
Yeah, just firing out of a cannon.
Whenever I see anything Evil Knievel, I just hear Kinnison going, "Evil, what was that last thing you were thinking about?" I was
This is
thinking,
Van Halen
hey, did
guitar.
I buy a puppy?
yeah,
Come on here.
grand.
Did I leave the fridge open?
the stove on? Oh no!
Oh,
Was
it's
it
the
Brian,
Beane.
Brian Regan does that? Hey, Evil, what were you thinking right before you hit the ground?
Is that the Vita?
No. Johnny says that's the Jason Becker auction guitar,
Yeah,
but it's one of those Kramers.
it's one of those. It's very similar to the Vetus, but I think that one, some of the proceeds from
Wait,
that one went to help
is-
Jason.
Is Johnny Beane skeptical on a Van Halen guitar?
Hey, it's got the drill for the. It's got the hole for the eye hook.
So it has a initial down there in the
RD
string
Rudy.
cavity, RD. Is that what it says?
Just says RD. That's all I can see.
Rob Donson.
So, and that one was back in 2013, sold in 2013. So, I don't know.
Yeah,
This
man,
was
buying celebrity guitars always seems super sketchy to me unless you can
Art
get it from
series,
them.
baby.
Yeah, unless there's some way to ask them, hey,
12307.
is this yours?
Oh, wow.
Seattle, Washington, 12307. 07 wasn't a good year, but you know,
I was at that show.
It was really.
Yeah.
That tour was awful.
What song did he use this guitar on?
What?
I'll have to look it up.
Dude,
Yeah, no doubt that he actually did play that on stage.
there were
but,
some
um,
awful shows, but there were some really
Yes,
good
that's
ones.
that's the
here's
one.
the
That's the
picture.
one I was at. I was at an awful show in Kansas City.
I mean, when you think about like buying a celebrity guitar type of thing,
He looks good in that picture. He doesn't look. That looks like a 2008 picture, but I'm sure it was.
Yeah, it was late. It was like November,
Dude, that's December 3rd, right?
December. There you go.
Right.
I saw him on the 29th of November,
Okay.
and it was actually really good that night. And then I
Yeah,
saw him on 12/18 at Anaheim, and that's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. So,
Ugh. I liked his solo that year.
So
Well,
there's
I
the
liked-
supposed
I
Ripley.
liked it at the end of the tour. Yeah, but
Supposed Ripley for 50 grand.
That's the ugliest
Right?
headstock.
yeah,
look at
it's
that.
there. It's right up there with the ugliest headstocks.
That's that is something right there.
yeah,
Look up here! Look up here!
and that's the one with
You too.
no stripes on the back, right?
Woo! You
No stripes on the
Woo!
back, and a black
Guys.
neck. What is that?
Yeah, right. Look at.
Well,
those
Eddie was
tuners,
very
too.
well known for playing black necks. Those tuners are very Very high quality.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
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 Woo!
Still think that's a bullshit guitar.
Striker.
Jeff.
Not even a striker. I mean, striker body.
Ted Striker.
And
How
it's
dare
Oh
you,
sold,
man,
Striker?
I
how
was
much?
just thinking of that.
It sold for 80 or 90.
52. No, what did I just say?
Shirley.
50 grand.
What a joke. Who?
Yo, let's make up a listing. John
I know,
Biel,
right?
sell your $80
Right?
white and black striped. Put it up
Let's
there
see
for
what happens.
$37,000.
Yeah, start the bidding. Let's
I'd
start the
probably get
bidding.
some bids,
And
man,
and
and just
you know
come
how
up
you-
with a bullshit, listing.
Well, no, the way you do it is you sell it using the original bomb strap.
Let's
You know.
put this on there.
That's the guitar strap that's
Yeah.
connected to it.
Look at this
There it
neck.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like the monkey. I like the monkey grip. It's a good,
I like the
it's a nice
see-through. Yeah.
There you
Steve
go.
I is gonna have an issue with that.
The monkey grip is great.
You get a cease and desist.
Yeah, I'll put a car wash token right here.
Yeah, G. Butchnoff. I was at the Fresno show on the 29th in the pit, 5th row, baby.
The pit.
Awesome. Never a
Never,
pit. It
never pit.
was awesome. Great
Gary
night.
Bucknoff.
It was actually
Talking about
my wife and I's first date.
Oh, you didn't go to the Fresno '92 show, did you? No,
No, I didn't.
just thought I'd check.
I only
Yeah,
went to
'cause-
Fresno because I saw the November 20th show at the Staples Center, and I paid a ridiculous amount for tickets up on the side. You know, they weren't bad seats at all; they were great seats. But
And Fresno's only 3.5 hours north of Los Angeles.
I paid so much money for those tickets, and then I saw the whole pit and the ring and everything, and I was like, I gotta find something down there. So I went on eBay and I found tickets for half the price that I paid in those upper seats down in the pit in Fresno. So I got two, and that was a great show.
George Bucknoff was there too. 92.
Did that seal the deal with your wife?
I don't know. I don't
That
think
show?
so. But it was a great day. Like, we spent the whole day together, and it was, I didn't tell her where the seats were, so
Floyd Rose
she
too.
enjoyed that.
I could ask this question. I think somebody has. Is your wife a Van Halen fan?
No,
That's the.
Despise.
That's why they're better than us.
So
They
it was
put up with- they
almost
put up
your
with our
first
bullshit.
and first and last date.
I
No,
took my
it was-
wife to one Van Halen concert.
she
and
likes
that was,
them.
Yep,
that was
mine-
the last one she went with me because I talked to everyone around me and didn't, spend much time with her. It was about, this was before the internet, so I thought I was the only Van Halen fan until I met all these people at the concert.
I thought I was going to be the only one here.
Right? You're like, sorry, honey. This is the only time I get to talk to these people. So
I thought you was Dale.
yeah, no, it was a fun time, and she had a great time, and she really enjoyed the show. So, but it was funny. She thought Alex was the real deal. Like, I guess people pick up on the drums.
Alex
When
drives the
when-
band.
When you're at a show and that kick drum stops your heart.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like Paul taking a girl on the back of his motorcycle.
Wait, what?
Well,
Wondering why
when
it's
did Alex
wondering
ever
why
have a
it's
bad
slippery
night?
when they get off.
Yeah, exactly. Danny Soup.
When did Alex ever have a bad night? That's really a good question to ask.
No, it is a fairly good question. I mean, I never heard Alex. I mean, off. Eddie's had bad nights. Dave is Dave. Sammy, 7 or 8 songs into the set can get tired, but I don't think Alex or Michael had ever had a bad show. I don't know anybody that walked out of a Van Halen show that was like, God, Michael sucked.
Let's
Like,
give it
it's
up for Alex Van Halen drinking problem. that was the 1981. But we all know
On
it.
a heavy artillery.
There's Pete
I'd like
Townsend,
to-
1967, smashed guitar from Long
A
Island.
rare Strat from Pete early on.
The only thing
Now he
left
plays-
is the
Long Island Arena, Comac, New York.
That's kind of what his
ground wire.
eardrum. That's what his eardrum looked like after Keith Moon blew it out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I'm putting
That guitar
dynamite in
has-
his kick drum.
Guitar has seconds to live.
That's right.
That's still one of the funniest clips on the internet is Keith Moon blowing up his bass drum. It really is, man. Boom!
Let's look at
That-
the Who.
that and
Let's see
what-
if there's any Who
God.
auctions.
That and when Keith Moon passes out live in the show, and Pete goes up to the mic and goes, does anyone know how to play drums?
Can anybody play the drums?
Can anyone play the drums?
And then they actually got someone out of the.
Yeah. It's still great, though.
Am I
Man, that
spelling-
video,
yeah.
man, makes me giggle every damn time. Jesus.
It's a couple Who items there.
Who?
I love that the drunk drummer can literally set a bomb off on a studio of a live television show.
Yep.
That nationwide viewership, like everybody in the world is watching that show, and he's allowed to set off a fucking bomb.
Bomb.
He paid off the stagehands.
Did he? Is there like a story behind it? Like
Yeah.
how
Oh,
he-
yeah.
Really?
He paid some stagehand to put extra or TNT.
Yeah,
or
because
whatever
they
it was.
wanted to make it,
TNT.
they wanted to have an extra. They wanted it to be an extra important performance because it was going out to a worldwide audience.
John Biel, you should make a miniature of that reenactment.
And
Of
there was
the,
shrapnel.
Well,
There
that was
shrapnel.
wasn't that drum kit was his pictures of Lily drum kit, which was like the one with all the designs on it and stuff. If you look up the Keith Moon pictures of Lily drum kit,
Dude, if you watch
was
that
like
in
his
slow
most,
motion, you see that bass drum just get shredded.
Right,
Like
doesn't,
fireball
a
comes
piece of a piece of like the symbol or something goes into Roger's arm or something. Like it's
that was
Yeah.
part of the legend. Yes, a piece of shrapnel.
No, it's
went into-
Keith, right? I think Keith got hit in the arm.
Oh, he got-
sliced his arm open. Yeah.
yeah. Well, serves him right.
Anyway, are we good with these auctions? Do we want to look at anything else?
Serves him right. And I
Should have died.
I think Pete handled losing his hearing pretty well. I would have
He's got a smile on his face, and he keeps going with the whole bit.
I would have jumped over that explosion and killed him.
Yes, but let's face it, the Who weren't really the Who without Moon.
No.
Oh no. I love that they went out and got the tamest drummer on earth
Yes.
to replace
Kenny
Keith Moon.
Jones.
Kenny.
Anyway.
Can we handle another Keith? That's what that brother.
No, we need to shut this thing down.
Yeah.
Welcome, Kurt. What's up?
Not much, man. I was in bed, and these guys called me out. I'm not
We're
used to
just
staying
about-
up till.
We're just
Honey,
about to
honey,
get Lori. We're just
Honey,
about
we
to
gotta
get
make
Lori
this
on the
quick. I
show.
gotta get on the show with the boys.
Yeah.
Where in America are you, Kurt?
I'm in the Northwest, Washington.
Oh, all right. So it's still early for you too.
Yeah, but I got family down in Phoenix where you live. My mom and my two brothers live down there.
It's hot AF here
Wow.
right now.
Yeah, it was 102 where I live today.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, it hit over 100 here today, but it's 51% humidity or 57% humidity, which is a lot for us.
Yeah,
Thunderstorm.
hotter than,
Soup.
hotter than a half fuck fox in a forest fire. That's what I
kind of
call
soup? What kind of soup?
it. Panty soup.
Yeah, the Fremunda cheese is fermented.
Fondue.
Swamp ass.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
just I know I closed out of the screen share, but Peter Fonda.
Thank you.
Yeah, Peter Fonda's Captain America Panhead Chopper from Easy Rider was at one of the auctions for $1.5 million.
Damn.
Is that all?
Yeah, and the cool part of it is it comes with its own leak.
Oh, I'm sure it's a.
Or it
I
leaks
can't,
with his
I
own-
can't
never
imagine riding one of these things across country. The ape. What do they call them? The ape hanger,
Ape
ape
hangers,
hangers. You know.
Oh, I have a helmet.
Ape hangers suck.
And then you got Graham Nash's Woodstock Martin D45 for 162 grand.
Meh.
It's the highest guitar.
Wow.
Ah,
The
Someone's
surveillance. What's
looking for
this?
attention.
A 1957 surveillance camera. I don't know what that's
What?
all about.
Hi, buddy.
for
All
400
right, I think
grand.
we should stop and
I
maybe
think we're done.
change
Well,
the
that's why I
subject.
stopped sharing because we're
John's in a wormhole.
Let's talk about
Let's get Lori Tucker back on the show. Let's.
Yeah, is she coming on?
I thought you had a special guest for us tonight, Caleb.
No, I'll let her. I'll let her do the show tomorrow with the
string change.
the Halen.
yeah, the
girl.
string change show.
The string change show.
The G-string change show.
Hey
Oh,
now.
ah, gosh.
Hi, Ellie.
Hi, Lori.
I thought that was a good one.
That was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why, Jay, but I heard that was a good one. My mouth was open.
My mouth is open. You got it.
You got me on that one. That was a good one.
The fought game.
Yeah. Who was the special guest you were going to have on?
The guy
You.
that offered this show to go viral, who had like 9 followers.
5.
Oh,
5. Sorry, yeah.
Did he
Yeah,
write me? Jay,
That joke went over everybody's head, didn't it?
What? I
Halen-
gave that guy $50. What?
did he write
We
us
talked
back,
about it
Jay?
earlier.
He didn't change his lights, did he? Get that kind of quality. That kind of quality entertainment.
Did
Then
he
he
write us
goes on
back?
Johnny's social medias and like takes screenshots and circles his followers in
Yeah,
red.
it was kind of creepy. It was weird.
He's got 2.5 times as many followers as I do.
It's all about the process.
It's all about the process. Yeah, you know.
Matriculated.
Root
So I'm
and
just going to let everybody know I'm going to play guitars that I don't own.
Does Kurt know that joke? Yes. Good. Okay.
Yeah.
Kurt's
Well, that's
got a good
that's sort of a
poker
rude.
face right
That's sort of a rude way to refer to someone.
He didn't block you yet? Okay.
I'm not following him.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't like
He blocks people that don't follow him. Like
Breaking
they
Bad or
find
whatever
out
he does
that
now.
they've been blocked. So fun guy.
yeah.
Wow. Who's his sponsor nowadays? Like fucking motor oil or what?
I don't know.
It's
John Biel, where'd you
AMC.
go?
AMC. He's doing like TV show previews and stuff now.
He's the Ricky Rackman of Canada.
All
Yeah.
right. Have at it, Paul.
AMC. Well, we're going to talk about walking zombies here. Yeah, those guys went like in any one show they can go up to 7-8 kilometers. I mean, I told you I was asked. They asked me if I wanted to sit in on one of those shows. I said, "Oh, you'll have to pay me at least 17 loonies."
Wow.
I was like, "What in the poutine is going on here?" There I was sitting there in Halifax. Those guys could cover ground from like Halifax to Moncton in 1 hour.
Oh my gosh.
Stop being such a hooser.
So Caleb, you got your pedal board all figured out and all the kinks out?
It's a little buggy.
Yeah.
There's so
bogey.
many different, there's so many different wires that it's
Too
just
many wires.
gets a little like I have to kick it, I have to Fonzie it.
Did you unplug it?
No, there's some there's a bug in the system there that I can't figure out which one it is or
So many variations of I guess your wiring maps too on putting those things together. Everyone has different preferences of what you put in front of what and what goes in the effects loop and what goes in the head of the amp. You really have to just
Well, I got
figure out what
those
sounds best for you.
the cable kit, where you make your own cables, and
Is it easy to
So-
do that with that cable kit stuff?
it's not really easy. And now I'm
Yeah,
having the issue, So
You know it's
Seemed
easy?
like it would be.
Taking out $750 and giving it to the clerk and taking the cable off the shelf and going home. That's easy.
right.
Yep.
No, I mean
it's good because they're very small and low profile and you can put your pedals closer together, but I have to literally go through each one now and find the shitter,
so it's not fun. And there's
Process of elimination.
Yeah.
It's like tracing a series circuit if you're an electrician.
You know,
you gotta go through everything.
Yeah.
So.
Or the old school Christmas lights.
Yeah.
Yep.
Same thing. Yeah.
One goes out, the whole thing goes.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is
just rip it out, put a new one in.
Yeah, put new ones in. Yeah, go to the store, go down, drive down to Walmart, pay the extra $8. It's interesting because I love people that are talking about how I've got my effects loop wired in and shit like that. I'm like, really? I just throw everything in front of the amp and put it in there, and then set your effects there, and then worry about volume and mix on the amp instead of the loop and whether or not everything is wired in properly. Just throw it all in front of the preamp and go with it.
Well, Rena says brings up the 4-cable method, which is almost as complicated as the pull-out method.
And the rhythm method.
Yeah.
Which if your right hand doesn't work well, the rhythm method.
I had a big dinner. I had a big dinner earlier, and I probably had the 4-cable method afterwards. So.
the coil snake. Never mind. the soft serve.
Pins and Python.
It's man.
All right.
So what's the 4-cable method? Anybody want to explain that?
The Mr. Frosty method.
I don't know.
I could go for a Frosty right now.
Bring him on.
Mm-hmm.
Get his number, man.
Call him. John Biel, what's the 4-cable method?
4-cable?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
No, I don't know.
I've heard
Please
it before.
explain the 4-cable method, Renus.
Somebody call that phone number right down there and explain to us what that is, and we'll play the voice.
Best answer wins.
Six guitar players. Nobody knows how to do it.
Yeah.
How to use the 4-cable method.
I don't use
the 4-cable method. The 4-cable method is a way to hook up a pedal board.
John's on the internet again.
To an amp in a way that allows you to control which pedals or effects are placed before the preamp and which pedals are placed after the preamp. This is achieved by using 4 cables, hence the name. Look at that. In this guide, I will explain. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so there's a whole website dedicated to it. No, I don't either.
Well, if you have a thing like a Line 6 or a Helix or anything like that, you can actually set up that chain digitally in the pedal board. If you're using an amp modulator, there's a little graphic that just shows you where the preamp is, and you can just drag the effects before and afterwards. So you don't need 4 cables. But if you're using like an HD 500 or a Line 6 or any of those 4 pedal boards, good luck trying to figure out how to work those things, because the manual is like this thick. Mm-hmm. And it's ridiculous. You're just better off going out and buying stomp boxes, setting them up in front of the preamp, and just going with it.
Right. No, I use the effects loop for my delays and my reverb. So I use everything else in front. Hi.
And here's the thing: nobody knows the difference.
Yeah.
Everyone's
method's the best.
Yeah, if it sounds good, it's good. We're good.
Yeah, Browns fan says call Pete Thorne. That guy's a mad scientist.
Give me his number, man.
I know.
I tried to get him on the show with us a couple years ago.
Oh, you did?
He never responded to me.
We chat in the private message, so
there you go.
He's he answers my questions. So,
a lull falls over the show.
Wow, 6 guys on the show. We have
I'm waiting for the voicemail. Somebody just called in. I'm waiting for their message.
So where would the 4? I'm counting. Okay, you got the guitar to whatever.
No, it's the front of the amp and then the effects.
No, but give me the 4 cables.
Guitar in, effects out, to amp, and then effects loop, send and return.
Okay.
Yeah, I use that method. What's going? Oh, that's okay. I thought that was
Ace.
Ace is trying to get attention, but look who's decided to enter. Get out of there! Look who's decided to enter the game.
Look who's decided to enter the game.
And she's like, okay, and she's done now. She takes the ball. She trudges away. She walks away like Snuffleupagus. See you later. but I have to follow her because when she leaves, I always watch to see if that tail goes up. I'm like, oh.
Right? That's the 4 cable method. She's got her own 4 cable method.
I can't. Well, it sucks because she's got osteoarthritis. So every time she takes a step, she's getting some sort of a pain receptor, and the tail twitches. So I don't know if it's because she's walking and she's just dealing with arthritis, or if she's like, all right, it's time to do business.
It's time to blow mud.
Well, the good news is she's on antibiotics, so there's no mud blowing this week. That was last week. By the way, I didn't get out of there till almost 1 a.m.
Oh, brutal!
I left. What was I there at 7:40? And that when I texted you guys, I was there at 7:40. I didn't get out of that emergency vet until 1 a.m. And they don't let you in, so you have to sit in the parking lot. Oh. Because all vets and stuff like that are now, they don't allow people inside because of COVID and stuff. So
yeah.
How many window lickers and weirdos did you see out there?
Oh, it's in Mesa. It's Mesa. Did you see it all? I took my cell phone and went, here we go. Here's Mesa, Arizona.
Yeah.
You have family here, so you know exactly what goes on in Mesa. Mesa is the largest city in the Phoenix area. There's about 600,000 people that live in Mesa, and at least 2/3 of them are on meth.
You see Dane Zimmerman walking by with a shopping cart and a helmet.
Meth.
Yeah. That's Dane does look like he would fit right there in the zombie.
Damn.
Oh, never a ship.
Uh-oh.
I like his videos he does.
Dane is great. Dane
does a great job. His videos, I watch every one of them.
He's fun. I love it because Dane treats every piece of shit Chinese guitar as if it were a 59 Les Paul. He's like, I got this great guitar in here right now. You can have it for less than $70. I won't ship it to you. And he goes through and he does these amazing like adjustments and stuff on guitars that nobody owns.
Yeah, he'll clean the fretboards and polish the frets, and he does a great job.
No, he does. Well, here's the thing: out of boredom comes detail, because when he's sitting there, usually Monday through Friday during the day, business hours, there's not a lot of people going in there. People go in after work, they go in after school, that kind of thing. So there's a period of time there where he's just got nothing to do. So he's like, all right, I'll rewire a Firefly. And he does.
Yeah. Put a treble bleed on it.
Yeah. James, yes, Phoenix is way bigger than Mesa. Mesa is the largest city in the Phoenix metro outside of Phoenix. 600,000 people is a lot of people in one little city that's considered a satellite city to a major city.
And 200,000 is a lot of meth heads.
A lot of meth heads. There's a lot of meth in Mesa. A lot of meth. Actually, there's even more in Apache Junction.
It's a huge meth.
Metha.
It's the meth.
It's a meth.
But yes,
it's the meth in Metha.
It's such a meth.
I will tell you, the one thing that did suck, and I don't want to bring the show down, but the one that did suck while I'm sitting there waiting for Lemmy to get all of her tests done last week. She's all kinds of vocal right now. I was sitting there, and in drives a huge SUV with the family and their dog on the little gurney. They were bringing the dog in to get it checked out on the gurney. No. And they wheel the gurney inside, and the family goes inside, and about 40 minutes later the family comes out, and they're sitting in the truck because you can't stay inside while everybody's working, while they're working the dog. So everybody's sort of waiting in the parking lot together and sort of, waving from truck to truck and stuff like that. About 20 minutes later, one of the nurses comes out with the dog bed. And I thought to myself, my night is not that bad.
Wow.
Yeah, it sucked. That was the worst. That was the worst part of the night. Was I just sat back and went, okay, they're doing these tests on my dog. The last thing I want to do after seeing that site is getting the phone call from the technician from the lab saying, we found a mass on an X-ray. That would have been the worst. Thankfully, nope. My dog just has the shits. Osteoarthritis and a scorching case of the shits. I win.
Scorching. Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa.
Oh.
Yep. Put down the peanut butter. Say hi.
Oh.
You want to say hi? Say hi.
Hey, what's your dog's name?
Jax.
Hi, Jax. Wait, can't say that in a flame.
Oh my goodness.
Hang on a second. I got to figure out why she's barking. She might be like, I got to shit you, asshole. You're telling my story, and I'm sitting at the back door.
When you talk about it, I got to do it.
Right back.
He's so good for content.
I'm just waiting for one of these dogs' tails to knock over a guitar.
Oh man. Well, speaking of that, do you have any guitars you want to show us? Is there anything there that we haven't seen?
No.
All right.
I mean,
Thanks,
I
Kurt.
got my boner pants on.
Oh,
You guys saw this one.
Oh, let's
This
have a
was the-
bumblebee off. Look at that.
ooh.
Yeah. Latest and greatest.
All right, whose stripes are in the right spot?
Hang on.
Did you stay in the headstock, Caleb?
No, I don't like to do that. I think that's gross.
Nerd stuff?
Yeah, no, I still have this decal. It really doesn't mean anything on
Decal.
Decal.
Yeah.
This has a
I just
chalk
got this
finish.
in the mail.
Cool. Yeah, this has a chalk finish from CHS Custom Guitars. Craig Stoffco.
Yeah, that's awesome. I painted this bad boy myself.
Yeah, I painted everything but the chalk finish. We're totally nerding right now.
Yeah, I would love to send one to.
We're alone. By the way, we're
send one
alone.
to him.
We've been isolated. Oh, now John Biel comes in.
And I got this
Oh,
pen
you got
from.
the pin. Nice.
It's not the right one though.
Oh,
It's supposed to be a zombie.
it's close enough if you squint.
Yeah. If you have enough beers, it looks the part. I'll show you what else I did too, Caleb. This is kind of cool. You see down below art series.
Oh, I can't read it.
Rest in peace, EVH 2020.
Oh wow.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Mine is completely blank. It's a mirror.
It's gold though, right? Is it
Prism.
It is gold, yeah. No, I like that I came up with the idea for his Floyd Rose. I thought that was cool. So
Yep, you did.
I think it worked out well. The was it called the what's that metal called they're using on
Antique bronze
antique bronze? Yes.
with the titanium saddle inserts and the screws, and then I antiqued the fine tuners, and then
That looks cool.
put the chrome
It looks
whammy
really
bar on
good
it.
with that. It looks really good with that.
Yep. Yeah, you sent me in the right direction.
I remember that episode. You
Say
were on
direction.
with Rob Johnson.
Yep.
And I texted him a picture of the ad for that bridge.
And then today, I put these on.
Yes. Very cool.
I have a brass block and a D-tune I got to put on, but apparently on these,
Wait a second. Is that a standard?
Yeah. How you liking that?
man, I'll tell you what, I've had it for 3 weeks now, and it doesn't go out of tune like people say they do.
It will.
Over time.
Well, I was gonna say I have two EVH branded Floyds. I have a black one and a chrome one.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I was actually thinking about
Are they for sale?
selling them. Yeah.
Yeah. Is your
Yeah,
opportunity.
message me. I'll buy the black one.
Ooh.
The black one is the full
Here we go. Here's the
bar?
selling pitch.
No, I'm saying it's not just the trem. It's got like the springs, the claw, the
Yeah.
all the mounting stuff, all that stuff in it. It's like actually in a bag from EVH.
Cool.
Here's what you think, Kurt. What I would do is I would buy it from Jay and then send it back,
Give him a
just
taste
so
of
he
his
knows
own
what it,
medicine.
just to see what it know. Yeah, just so he knows what it feels. Just teach him a lesson.
Make him pay the shipping too.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Both
But
ways.
break it first. And make sure it's not. He'll tell you he's going to send you the black one, but it won't be black. It'll be the wrong color.
Renus asks, "Are EVH foils really that?" No. Here's the thing: the EVH standard, the Wolfgang standards come with
Specials.
Yeah, the Floyd Rose special. So those
And I got a
ones
brass block
definitely-
for it, and you have to route out like a millimeter on the hole. And I have the Dremel to do it. I just haven't done it yet. I'm gonna wait till I change the strings, and then I'll do it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's why I was-
String change? String change?
string change show.
Oh yeah.
That's why I was stoked.
Do a Floyd change on it too.
Called
Yeah,
the string
black
change,
swap.
though, not the Floyd change.
I was stoked when I brought that striped Wolfgang from Jay because he had already made all of the upgrades that needed to be made to make it the perfect guitar.
Yeah.
So it was turnkey, you know.
Yeah, there wasn't anything else you could have upgraded on that thing.
Nope, it's perfect. It's as good a Wolfgang as you can buy because he'd done, you know, all the things, the mistakes that come from the factory or the imperfections that came from the factory were addressed. Someone's trying to out-cute everybody.
Oh,
That dog hasn't grown at all.
I was going to say, I thought he'd be bigger. How old is he?
He's a mini.
I was going to say, I thought he'd be bigger.
That dog is the Emmanuel Lewis of this show.
Oh, my goodness.
famous last words. I thought he'd be bigger.
Sweet boy.
And now we're back to Peter North.
What's that?
I remember the day
How old
that
is he? How old is he, Caleb?
Huh?
How old is he?
He's like 10 months.
never a shit.
Is that as big as he's going to get? Again, another great quote. There you go.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh,
Look at how
that's
face.
Is
the
that as
thing
big
I
as
was
those
thinking.
puppies get?
Someone
Hal
please
face-
sample. I need.
Hal face is just throwing shade. Boo! Get a bigger dog.
Burn.
Nailed him. Got him.
The Van Halen host says looks like a big rat. No, come on.
Wow. Dude, okay. Sorry, but this is the cutest dog on the internet. So nice try.
One of the cutest dogs.
Sherman.
So hilarious. Just shitting on Caleb's dog for no reason. That's unnecessary hate. We can throw hate
I know,
at,
right?
at failed podcast hosts from Canada.
Oh.
We can make fun of people who sell bootleg guitars online. But man, you take a shot at a dog, and it's like, over the line.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah,
Oh, no,
you
he
can
didn't.
insult someone's fish, but
Leave
not
my
not
dog
a
out
dog.
of it. You leave my dog out of it.
Yep. When you cross the line with a dog, it's like, gloves are off. We're going to the box. That's another
Man.
Canadian reference for you people out there.
People getting angry in the chat. Watch out.
What's going on? Blow me, Paul.
Jesus Rapesme is like the
I was
cutest dog
saying
that appears to
boomer.
want nothing to do with Caleb.
That's right.
Smart dog, too.
Jesus repes me.
You say that so fast.
Yeah, you have to.
We have to say that name just like that forever.
Jesus Rapesme? Yeah.
Yep, repes me.
We don't want
Thanks,
any bad
Keith
karma.
Campbell. See, I knew someone out there gave a damn about Bugsy.
He's a cute pup, man.
Just so you know, Bugsy is
Keep an
about
eye
the
out.
size of this squeaky ball inside AC's jaws right now.
No, he's not.
Oh.
Oh.
Like John Biel said, I thought he'd be bigger.
I thought he'd be bigger.
It's like Bugsy Mogs, the
Muggsy
basketball
Bogues,
player.
yeah.
Bugsy
Mogues.
The shortest player in NBA, NFL.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Bugsy was
Dude, that's my new screen name. Bugsy
Mogs.
I like Ert and Bernie. Is it Bert and Ernie? Hurt and
Hurt
Bernie.
and Bernie.
Did you have to explain that when you had to tell us?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Because the first time somebody said it to me, I didn't notice it. I was like, "What's so funny about that?"
Valerie Burt and Ernie.
Oh my God.
Oh God, I can't.
Wow.
It can't be Wednesday fast enough. I really have the feeling that the show is getting canceled.
Well, then you want it. Then you don't want it to be Wednesday fast enough.
I know. Part of me's like,
Well-
am I gonna sell these tickets out front or what? Because I don't know if I want to go in that club.
I think before you came on, we were talking about it, and I guess the way the way we were kind of thinking of it is like you got to do the 10 days. So I mean, if
We're back to
you're
this
thinking,
again.
if you're thinking of like the 10 days, quarantine, then it might be a pass or a skip.
A pass.
A skip. Sorry,
I just heard the accent.
a pass.
Yes.
I'm going to
But,
see your old boys on Friday.
Johnny
going
was,
to-
but then we were saying they're going to reschedule it. I mean, if it's just a precaution, they'll reschedule it.
Oh,
Just so
I
you,
think-
just so you know, they've rescheduled the stadium tour 3 times here in Phoenix, and Ozzy, who was supposed to play, I want to say spring of 2020, is scheduled in like September 2022.
Yeah.
Like they have, assuming he's still alive then. I mean, everything is getting pushed out 18, 24 months already, and that was before this new nonsense started to make its way around. So it sucks. I saw the letter that's going around allegedly from a touring professional, and that's the suck part about it is these guys that have been off the road for 18 months get out there, they get a taste, and they work for 6 to 8 weeks. All the logistics are all planned. They get out there on the road, and then 2 weeks into the tour, someone tests positive in the crew, and it's all shut down again. It's just a pain in the ass. It's a no-win.
Well,
That's
it's
kinda
impossible. It's impossible to avoid what's happening, especially the way it's happening now. So
Just so you know, it's not us. It's not just us, though. Like we're so quick to shit on America because we're spoiled and petulant and don't want to be told what to do. But I talked to somebody in another part of the world this week, and they said it's just like that there too. So it's not just us; it's everybody is frustrated and aggravated and
well, how about-
resistant, and it's futile at this point. We're kicking water uphill. There's no way we're going to avoid this thing.
Kurt, we were on that show last night, and those guys in Australia,
Brad's on his 6th lockdown.
dude,
Yeah.
they'll get arrested if they go like out. I mean,
Yeah, it sucks.
that's
Yeah.
fucking gnarly.
Man.
So
I don't even care. I don't even care about the politics of it at this point. It's just a matter of we can't do what we want to do, and that sucks.
And it's
It
going to
sucks that-
continue. And
and it's happening here. There's little by little, the venues here are now requiring
Yeah,
restrictions
Going
of
to start getting really. Yeah, things are going to start.
yeah, the
Getting a
whiskey
lot
show,
tighter.
I have to show proof. So
Yeah. I'm going to see Collective
test,
Soul, Tonic,
a recent
and
test
Veteran Ezra
for-
on Friday.
yeah.
Oh, cool.
Did you say Tonic?
Yeah.
Caleb knows
Cool.
about those guys.
Yeah. I'm going to drop his name, trying to get in the
Drop
back
my
room.
name.
Caleb
Drop my
Rappaport. Caleb Rappaport.
That guy? Oh,
I got a picture of him right here. It says I could go backstage.
Yep.
I can stand on stage with you guys and sing.
I'll run your pedal board. You still running 4 wires? Perfect.
Let me tune it. Let me tune it for
Cable
you.
method.
Let me show you guys. Yes, I'm a professional. I know the 4 cable method.
I'm certified in
me.
7 states for the 4
4
cable.
I can
cable
do wet.
method?
I can do
Did
wet.
your last-
I can do wet, dry, wet.
Did your
dude.
last tour manager know the 4 cable method? No, I don't think so.
No. Can you do the litmus test? Yeah, do a litmus test.
Do the litmus configuration.
The litmus configuration.
Are you doing the litmus for configuration? I'm doing it.
Oh, great scene.
It's one of my favorite movies of
It's
all
on
time.
Netflix.
I own it on DVD. I love that.
I
movie.
know. I'm just
Dave A. Day. He owns it
I
on
love
the
that
Dave
movie.
A. Day.
I
Dave
get
A. Day,
excited
bro.
when some of my favorite movies are on Netflix. I go, oh my god, I love it. They have something good on Netflix.
Yes. It's for those people that don't know, we're talking about Midnight Run.
Yes,
One of the
Paul's favorite
greatest.
movie.
It is arguably my favorite movie.
it's amazing.
It's so
and-
good.
Great.
And of course, it doesn't work anymore because it's pre-cell phone.
Yeah.
It's all about not having a cell phone. So that's the rub in that movie. It's like a constant you know,
Planes, trains, and automobiles. Any of
trip
those.
to a payphone. That's
Yeah, you
hilarious.
turn to the person you're watching. If this was now, this would never work. We've got cell phones.
Yep.
Just dial. Get your phone. Where's your iPhone?
Why are you unpopular with the Chicago Police Department? Such a good movie.
Man,
Johnny, have you seen it?
I gotta watch that again, Paul.
No.
That is a good
No,
one.
yes.
No.
Nice job, Kurt. Well played.
I could have answered that. I could have answered that.
I
And
saw
Johnny
that in the
says
theater.
the same way, the same cadence every time. Nah.
No. Was Stuart Copeland in it? No. Did Desmond Child do the soundtrack? No. Will somebody send me money for a super chat if I watch it?
Yes.
No, Zach Thong. Naughty 99.
99.
Oh my gosh.
99.
Yeah, I sounded weird on that show last night. I was the only American. It was two Aussies and a New Zealander.
I had to come in there.
I was like a fish out of water.
Yeah.
Did you
That's
understand anything they said?
Yeah.
I'm starting to pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to have Andrew's laugh as my ringtone.
Oh my god.
Yo, Jeannie was up here when I was watching it. I was watching the show, and she.
By the way, why did you start that with yo? Like all of a sudden we got all hood. Yo, man, peep this.
Pick this up.
I think
peep this, kid. You heard?
Robot Master Switch has the wrong movie there. Oh, Billy on the glass.
No,
That
that's
was Midnight.
Yeah, that's Midnight Express,
Midnight Express,
which is just
I
which
saw
is
that
a
one.
much darker movie.
completely different movie. Not
I
the same at all.
I saw that movie.
There's no prison rape in
There's a
there.
little
But it
less
was-
prison
but it
rape
did-
in
But it did star one of our favorite comedy. Who was that? Who was? John Biel.
Biel.
John Biel.
What was it?
The guy that was in prison with him. He was on SNL. Not
On
Chevy
here?
Chase. The cousin Eddie from Vacation.
Randy
Somebody-
Quaid.
Oh wait!
Yeah.
Oh,
He
you
was
should have
in
let him hang. Let him
Midnight
hang
Express.
there for a second.
He was in Midnight Express. Randy Quaid.
So
And
you saw Vacation, Johnny?
Yes.
Okay.
How about Christmas Vacation?
Yes. I saw that in the theater.
I
How about
love
Vegas
I love
Vacation.
what about
No.
European Vacation?
Yes.
It's European.
Vacation was terrible. The other ones were good, except for Vegas and
The
anything else.
original was the best.
Vegas was awful.
No, Christmas and regular Vacation were the only two good ones.
I thought the new one was good.
Which one's that?
The one with Hemsworth and his
The one
huge
that nobody
cack.
saw?
Yeah. Yeah, he's got the remote and he's holding it right here.
Yeah,
That's my wife's favorite scene.
yeah, of course.
cack?
Why wouldn't it be?
Yep.
Oh,
Looks like a ride at the fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know.
Who's
James
got, who's got all the kids going in the background? Is that your house, Kurt?
Yeah.
Okay.
James Stewart, they canceled 2 shows, right? That's still
Is
the
that
way it
where
is.
we're at, though? People are saying in the chat that a few people have said they canceled some other shows. I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, so Montana and Wyoming maybe, and then he's coming to Seattle on Saturday and then Portland on Sunday.
Maybe.
All
Maybe.
right.
Right. Maybe.
Mammoth canceled some upcoming shows, Johnny.
Who's that? Is that did Jimmy Stewart just? I see what you did there.
That was
You know
good.
what? You know what? They're crazy. Is what they are. Hello,
how's
Mr.
that? Good.
Hello,
How's
Mr. Van Halen.
Mr. Gower, Mammoth canceled a couple of upcoming shows. Mr. Gower,
You guys are you're crazy. Is what you are.
you're crazy.
Oh no.
Oh, you want me to kiss her, do ya? Okay.
Mary.
Mark.
That's hilarious.
Oh, my goodness. Good stuff.
Who's
Yes,
buzzing?
here's a girl, James Stewart.
Buzz.
A guy on the crew did test positive, and that's great. What they should do is take him to a farm upstate, like your dog goes to.
Oh no.
and
Old
bring
Yeller.
his doggy bed back out.
Take the doggy bed back out, like I saw last week.
to the tour bus. Just bring his doggy bed.
Take the doggy
back.
bed out to the tour bus and put it in his bunk.
Oh, God.
Which should I think anybody that gets that tests positive on a road crew should have to sleep on the bus above the wheel, on the bunks, the low bunk, the lowest bunk above the wheel.
I think it's obvious that these are like Live Nation rules. You know, if someone comes down with something, you know, you have to lock up shop and send someone home and
delouse everything.
Yep,
Delouse
them. There's too much insurance riding on everything.
Not to bring it to this level, but I mean, these guys here have a crew member that tests positive for COVID. And they're shutting down the tour. ZZ Top's bass player died, and they played the next night.
Right.
It was like there's the difference between a band that they're so old they're just like, all right, we only have so many shows left in us anyway. We're just gonna fucking go and plow through this thing.
Well, the Who did
we're here.
back after Entwistle died, like 2 days later.
Yeah.
They had
Right back on the road. Yeah.
Pino Palladino in there for him.
Yep. I mean, that's the show must go on. I mean, the amount of money left on the table for 70-something-year-old Billy Gibbons, you know, the only unrenewable resource is time. Ozzy's never going to play again. I got bad news for everybody. He's done. Mm-hmm. He's never going out again. He's sick.
Who thought he was coming back? Come on.
But he's been rescheduling these tours, and like, yeah, Sharon, because she can milk another couple of drops out of him.
Yeah.
But those shows that have been rescheduled, it's the same thing as we talked about with the stadium tour. All the pre-purchased tickets are sitting in a fucking bank account, and the tour managers are collecting the interest. The tour organizer are collecting the interest on this thing, so that by the time they have to,
Sharon is collecting it. Yes.
But when it comes time to refund people their ticket price, they're still going to be able to hang on to the interest, so the tour is still going to make money, and they're going to be able to collect the insurance policy.
Yeah, they're a corporation. They have to close their books every fiscal year or every calendar year.
Yeah,
they just can't. Yeah.
Yep. So good for them. You know, they're all going to make money. Anybody that when you buy those tickets 18 months in advance, that money all goes into an account, and they're just getting paid.
Did you guys see G. Bushnoff's comment? That's funny.
Yeah. Well, Dennis Quaid has had his issues. Yes.
Jeez.
Yeah, but nowhere near as bad as Randy Quaid.
No.
Like,
I would have thought that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, Dennis is the one that you're talking about.
I mean, like, we're gonna sit there and throw shade at Dennis Quaid. Randy Quaid has become a combination of his character in Midnight Express and his character in Independence Day in real life.
I was gonna say Mars. Was it Independence Day or Mars Attacks?
No, Independence Day. And I mean,
Kamikaze.
Randy Quaid is even further off the reservation than Mike Lindell. That's how fucked up Randy Quaid is.
Jeez.
Yeah.
He's nuts, batshit crazy. That picture of him a couple of years ago with the beard, and he was just like sitting there and just sort of like, he looked like Charlie Manson in front of the camera, just rocking.
He's up there with Gary Busey.
Yeah,
he looks like the host of a EVH YouTube
tribute,
show.
Yeah, YouTube show in Canada.
Oh my God.
Whoa. That is a joke, by the way. And if you can't take a joke.
That show, yes, it is. How nice.
He's in the chat.
Not.
He's not in the chat. He's never in the chat.
It says Eric, number one Van Halen host on the internet or something.
We do have a celebrity in the chat though. It's,
who's that?
Johnny and Gentlemen. Hi, Peter North here. I met Randy Quaid on the adult film set at one time. Nice. Gosh. Good looking honky.
That's not Peter North.
At what point did anybody think that Peter North was a real name? And then it occurred to you at one point, you're like, Peter North. Oh, you son of a bitch!
Oh, really?
Peter Sundial.
It just made that connection.
By the way, who's crazier? Randy Quaid or Robert Fripp's wife? Have you guys seen any of those videos? Robert Fripp and his wife Toya.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Robert Fripp.
Yeah. Insane.
Oh, the dude with his wife is there with like,
pasties on and shit. Yeah. Yeah, they're nuts.
Doing covers or whatever.
Yeah. They're still doing them while they're out on tour. King Crimson is on tour, and Robert is out on tour with them.
I thought he
but
was
they're still
with Debbie Harry.
They're still doing it. Uh-oh. I got zoomies going on. They're still doing those videos in like hotel rooms across America while on the nights off King Crimson shows. I bet they're getting more views on those videos than they are attendees at a King Crimson show.
Never a big Robert Fripp fan.
I always get Peter North mixed up with Oliver North in the embargo.
Peter North was selling cock to the conference.
No, it's Ollie.
I'm selling something else.
All over her.
Yeah, mayonnaise.
All over. That really would have been a great stage name too, you know.
By the way, Fret Level Midnight, I have no funny Don Henley stories because Don Henley has no sense of humor and there's nothing fun about him at all.
You don't even want to mention his name on the internet. You'll get flagged.
He's he is arguably the biggest malcontent in the music industry. And you would think, when everybody says, is there ever a point where you can get so rich that you have nothing to be mad at? Not in Don Henley's case. Not in his case. He's just mad. He wakes up mad. I can't imagine waking up that mad every day.
Is that right? I didn't
Makes
know
up
that about
frowning.
Don Henley. He seems like a jovial guy.
Jovial.
Oh my gosh. John Biel, take control of this.
Well, how are we doing? It's 2:09 Eastern here, so
Jay has to
I
go to
don't
bed.
know. Jay has to go to bed. I got to go to bed. I got stuff to do.
Jay, how's this new schedule working out for you? The kids, are you getting enough sleep now? The kids back in school? When are they going to be?
I'm not getting.
When are they going to be? Are they going to? Is there any chance that where you are, that they're going to shut down school and have them come back to doing remote learning and all that stuff, or is everything still? No, they're definitely going to school.
Yes.
Gotta
All
get
right,
back
cool.
to school.
Yeah, but it's
That's cool.
I mean, it's the thing that makes it easier to get used to this schedule and waking up super early is that Ellie loves school. So, you know, she wanted to go today. I was like, Ellie, you have today and tomorrow off. Well, can I just go there? I'm like, no, it'll just drop you off.
Wow. Yeah.
I was shocked to find this out. Did you know that that school is where a good portion of kids get their daily nutrition from?
Yes.
It's stunning to me that like in summertime the schools are still open so kids can go and get fed.
Yeah,
I work at one of
the
those
whole
schools.
pandemic. They were all open, handing out food all of last year, every day.
Like I mean, I don't have kids for obvious reasons, and I was shocked to hear this. I was shocked to find out that's what schools do now. They're actually
free
feeding
lunches
people.
for anyone who wants them. Free lunch.
That's unbelievable.
Yep.
Yeah, I was stunned by that.
Lunch is breakfast too. I mean,
Sounds like a treat stream coming up.
yeah.
Anything Johnny can make money off of.
Cheese
He'll
zombies.
be on Twitch later, by the way.
Yeah, I'm late for
Johnny.
Twitch.
Sorry, Johnny.
Now,
we're keeping you from
Are people paying you to play video games now? Is that how that works?
Sounds like it.
They betting on you? FanDuel?
Ask Robot Master Switch. He's in there too.
Do you play from the hot tub or the bathtub?
Oh, with the earphone, with the mic,
Yeah, the ASMR
microphone.
stereo microphone.
We're working on a version of that. Yeah.
Do you just see the video game video, or or are you like in the corner, like
Yeah.
the video of you?
Yeah.
playing
You
too,
see
or-
me playing the game. Yeah.
Okay.
We played for
And-
like 4 hours last night.
Can you really make money doing that?
Oh, I'm sure you can.
If you're sitting in the swimming pool, you can.
You mean like Randy from Odin?
Look.
No, like Chris Holmes from.
Look up Amaranth. There you go.
She's the top Twitch
Yeah.
Amaranth. Look her up. That's
All
Do you
right,
guys
I'll
know
look it up.
Dagan from was it PMZ Guitars UK? Long brunette guy who does a bunch of reviews on guitars in the UK. He did a review in the bathtub of a waterproof Kramer, and he was actually playing it in the bathtub, and it was like 6 inches in the water.
Oh, it was 6 inches,
I
huh?
thought that was Huey Lewis with the
That wasn't floating, yeah.
Floating tram.
playing guitars.
Yeah,
on the water.
floating trim.
New definition of floating trim.
And a little baby Ruth goes by.
Oh, God.
Maybe.
Floating peanut.
Duty! It's okay, everybody.
oh my gosh.
It's okay.
The Jaws music.
That's it. Yeah.
It's the best. Oh, I
Wow.
wish I could watch that again for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen it, so I still haven't. First time.
Oh,
Johnny.
oh.
Stop doing Twitch. Stop playing video games and watch some good
stop playing
movies, man.
Twitch.
That
You
was
go
the
watch
most
some good
offensive thing
movies.
said on the show tonight.
Jeez.
Dude, that's one of the best, man.
Somebody's got to get a list going for Johnny. I mean, that's your new channel, Johnny, watching these movies for the first time.
That's what should happen. Is just put your webcam on while you're watching the movies. Don't say anything. Just
You don't have to
watch
show the
Johnny's
movie.
reaction.
Just show you
You
watch.
want to watch me
do it.
sleep?
Just react to it.
You won't be sleeping through those movies, man. Those are classics.
Yeah,
Dude.
it's culture development.
That's
What are
something
you-
the Colonels would sponsor that in a heartbeat, man.
Yeah.
What are you, Canadian?
You know?
Johnny, that's a good channel.
Eating
man.
the popcorn. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's 100 movies that we've all talked about that you have not seen that are just absolute classics. Caddyshack, come on.
Robot, can we do that? We can watch movies on Twitch, right?
Probably.
The Caddyshack is
Watch this. Watch this. This is Johnny's $1 million idea of all the shit
Midnight
he's thrown
Run.
against the wall. All the shit he's thrown against the wall. None of it works. Watch out. You're
Jaws
going to see
30.
it. There'll be a thing that comes across. We're profiling a man who gets paid to watch movies on Twitch.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
the reaction videos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
we,
split 115 grand.
we made $115,000 last night robbing a bank.
Wow.
We're on Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, we
Perfect.
played
Which,
together.
which one?
5.
That's the good one.
No, which
Sounds like
bank?
an easy way to make money.
Which bank?
Which bank?
Hey Clayton. Yeah, I switched out my Phase 90 for the EVH Phase 90. Yes.
Clayton.
It only took me 12 years to do that.
Wow.
And the only difference is red, white, and black stripes.
Yeah.
But it looks cool.
And it works.
Working is good.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Hey, Garguts. Yeah, Garguts. We were talking during my show 2 nights ago. Garguts was hanging out. Anybody can hang out in the voice chat in the Discord while I play, and we can talk to each other.
Sounds creepy.
Oh, it's great. It's great.
Yeah, it's
It's
great,
great.
for you. You're playing video games. Everyone else is
It-
watching you
it's
play
awesome.
video games.
No, you guys.
That's like watching golf.
If anybody has a PC and has a Steam account and the game, we can play.
I'd rather watch somebody do anything than watch golf.
What console are you on?
Just PC.
But they say,
Just
PC.
PC.
and
I'm on
Johnny got that
Great.
PC back in
Here's the thing.
1999.
We-
I'm on a Jackknife 9000. My PC.
Does it have an Intel Core chip or fucking processor?
No, it's got-
we
it's
should
got
all
flashing
we should
lights.
all
Windows ME.
join. We should all join the game under assumed names and just go and shoot Johnny
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
through the entire. Just go into Johnny's about to do something. Everybody comes around the corner and just fucking lays him out so that he never gets a chance to do anything. Just go there
We're
every
talking
time. He,
about a video game, by the way. If you've just joined
it's a
us.
video game.
yes,
Video
yes.
game.
Yeah, you're
Robbing
right.
banks, shooting Johnny. What the fuck? I want to hear guitar talk.
God,
This guy's
Dodge-
from
I know,
Canada.
Well, we talked about guitars 3 hours ago when John was
Yeah.
showing us pictures of guitars nobody played that were being sold for $50,000. So they got that out of the way.
Yeah. So the rest is just video game talk. Video games.
Stephen Franklin, thank you very much. Stephen Franklin bought 5 signed copies of Gizmachi's new CD.
Yeah, they're
Stephen
not all going to
Franklin.
look the same though, because I signed some of them with my left hand.
What happens if he sends those back?
Wow.
I don't
No, he
know.
wouldn't.
I wouldn't blame
Pretty
him.
awesome, though. Way to go, Steve.
Stephen Franklin, thank you very much. And I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna put the link right there.
How many did you sign, Jay?
111.
Oh,
Mm.
Quick answer to Sherman Callahan. It's real simple. Cover bands and tribute bands are the way to go because it's already proven material. Nobody cares about new music right now in the music industry. They just don't. There's no money in it. There's no money in it. Ask Jay how tough it is to have put out a new album. I mean, it's good that he's got some fans and he's got a good fan base, but if you were a new band coming out today, but ask Greta Van Fleet, here today, gone later today. When's the last time they sold a record? 2 years ago, they were the talk of the industry, the biggest band. They were going to be the next big thing. gone. Here today, gone later today is the new music prescription. Nobody cares. Most new music radio stations, if you go back and you listen to your favorite new rock station that used to play nothing but, Disturbed and All That Remains and Stone Sour and Slipknot and stuff, now go back and see how much Van Halen, Ozzy Osbourne, Guns N' Roses, and AC/DC are on those playlists because nobody cares.
And that was 3 minutes of positivity with Neanderthal.
That's just answering his question.
I remember back in.
Remember?
I remember.
Do you remember?
Back around probably 2000, 2008 or maybe 2009. This band that I recorded at the time, they also did played the local scene, Obviously they played mostly covers. They'd sneak a few of their own songs in. So anyway, long story short, I went to see them back around 2009 and we got to shoot in the S and next thing you know, pay came up. I was like, how much you guys get paid for? And they told me how much they got paid. And I was like, you realize you guys, only a few years prior, I was touring and, we barely made anything. And these guys were making 5 or 6 times what we made at a show. And I was like,
Steel Panther makes 6 figures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and even this is, 15 years ago or 11 years ago.
Wow.
And it's just, if I was going to start playing live music again, I probably wouldn't do our own original stuff. I'd probably play in the local scene in a cover band because every weekend you got gigs and people want to hear that. You
don't have to tour and you can make just as much money.
More money. Dude, if I'd love to do another, few months like festivals or something next summer or whatever. But I know that it wouldn't be to make money. I would probably lose money.
Dwayne Miller from Kiel lives here in Phoenix, and he is in 2 or 3 other bands, tribute bands and stuff. He makes more money going out with the Boston Tribute Band and with a couple other bands that he goes and he plays with than he ever did in Kiel.
Yep.
It's unbelievable. They fly him in to the casino or wherever they're playing. They take care of his backline for him. They give him hotel accommodations. They get per diems. They get all this stuff. And he gets a salary. I can tell you that Kiel, the last time I saw them play, got paid ridiculously little money, less money than a headlining club band makes. It was awful. It was terrible. It was sad to watch. And it's not the bands. That's the other thing. There are plenty of talented musicians out there. If you go and you search YouTube or you search Spotify or whatever, and you find whatever the band is and they've got their band page up, and you'll hear these amazing bands. They don't need record companies to put out the amazing material anymore, which is great because the industry isn't reliant upon people who put you into indentured servitude as an employee. But second side is there's no mechanism for promotion. And that's the thing that sucks about it is as great as the band is, until they get known, nobody cares. And the mechanism for getting known is going away because the way radio and music promotion is done is contingent upon not people buying into it, and they don't buy into the unfamiliar, which is why there are entire television networks, TV Land and things like that, based on reruns. We love nostalgia. We love familiar. We love comfortable.
I love TV Land.
Yeah. I mean, there's
TV.
all these things.
Every third movie is a remake.
It's unbelievable. And it sucks. It sucks because the original ideas, people do not, the internet has been great and it's been awful at the same time. Because
when we were kids, man, music revolved around everything. It was like you got in the car and the first thing you did was set the radio station, put the tape in. Yep. Everywhere you went, you had a boom box. Music was everything. Watching MTV. Nowadays, kids, they just don't have that.
They were put into video games for a while. I mean, for a while, things like Grand Theft Auto were fantastic for music because if you could get your music included on one of the radio stations in Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, I knew that shit was coming.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. If you could get your music included in a video game, like, Madden, all the music that plays in the background of Madden or Fight Night or any of those EA Sports games, or you could get on one of the radio stations in Grand Theft Auto, you had, and let's face it, the playlists on those Grand Theft Auto radio stations are shorter than radio station playlists. So you hear those songs repeating over and over and over. Fuck, Guitar Hero saved Kansas's career.
Oh.
So there's a way.
I thought old school saved their career.
No, it was before that. Before that showed up in old school. You were getting Carry On Wayward Son and Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
And that's why so many bands, Aerosmith, Van Halen, AC/DC, again, all the bands that have been around, you didn't see Guitar Hero, Greta Van Fleet, or Guitar Hero, Slipknot. The bands that have been around that understood what kind of a marketing opportunity there was were the ones that jumped on board that bandwagon. And they're doing it. Yeah,
we were in a video game. There's a Street Fighter game that came out in, I think, 2005. And
Gizmochi was on it?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'd never even played the game.
Did they even send you one?
No. we got $1,000 for doing it. Which is like probably the most money we ever got for anything when we played.
You were on the Ozfest Blu-ray.
Yes, we are.
Our friend Dane Zimmerman, his
Did you
band.
get paid for that one?
No.
Dane Zimmerman's band got paid. I don't know what they got paid. It's not my place to say, but I think I know what they made. But they got paid to
Market
have
basket.
They had a song in that show Mayans. They got a song that was played in the background during one of the fight scenes in Mayans.
Wasn't it? You could barely hear it, or they only played 2 seconds of it.
But they got paid for it.
They got paid for it though. The check still cashed.
Hey, you want to hear about it? You want to hear about
it? Firefly?
Impressive payday. A movie. You ever hear the movie Officer Down by any chance? It came out probably about 4 or 5 years ago.
I remember a band name called Officer Down.
All right. Well,
by the way, that's the worst name for a cop, isn't it? Your
Officer
name
Dangles.
Downe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Officer Dangles.
Yeah, but he loved you.
We
This is Officer Down. Officer Down.
Oh no.
So our whole first album is literally the soundtrack to that movie, right? And this movie's on, if it's on Netflix or Amazon.
DVD.
Dude, number one, it's a pretty terrible movie, and number two, you know how much we got paid for our whole
Mancuda
album?
in it?
Huh?
If Mancuda's in it, it's got to be terrible.
They overdub his voice.
Yes, he's in it, but he's not credited.
Yeah, right. You know how much we got
Officer
paid?
Down.
You know how much we got paid for our?
No,
full
Mancuda's
album?
in Officer Down syndrome.
Can you guess? Can I guess?
Oh my!
Oh shit! Can I guess?
Yes.
$287.
Lower.
Oh,
Scale. 2 1/4 scale.
We got paid $1 each.
Oh.
That's a Motown deal.
But then we heard,
Darren Osborne negotiated that contract.
There's a connection. There's somebody that helped Gizmochi out, was the director of that movie, Clown.
Boy, what a help! If that's helping Gizmochi out, I'd hate to see people that don't like you.
So I probably shouldn't even be talking about this on here. But anyway, the thing
who cares? It's 2:20 in the morning.
The thing that made it okay was like, well, hey, if HBO or some movie channel picks up the movie, then you guys will get like, then you'll get the money. So like, all right,
Did
whatever.
Oh,
It's not like anybody else wanted to
deferred.
use it, right?
It's deferred.
Can you imagine getting on a plane and they're like, here's your pilot, Captain Downs.
Captain Crash.
Yeah.
Point on the back end.
Crash Davis.
This is your captain.
This is your pilot. My name is Jimmy Drunk.
Jeez.
Oh god.
What's the worst
our
pilot?
pilot-
Parkinson's.
Our pilot
Hammered.
today is,
Somewhere out there is the worst pilot's name, something like
ladies and gentlemen,
your pilot
captain
tonight is-
for today's flight will be John F. Kennedy Jr.
Oh no!
Shit.
Too soon?
John Denver.
Yeah.
Who
Amelia Earhart.
was flying the plane when what's his name crashed into an almost
John F. Oh,
no what's his name from Ozzy?
Randy.
Oh, the bus driver.
Yeah, Randy wasn't flying it. The bus driver was.
So
Because
he was a bus driver.
yeah, I love that. Well, that's proof right there. The skills don't necessarily translate.
no.
Well, it's like the pilot for Skinner. There was a whole story behind what happened, with him or something. I don't know if he was, Yeah, exactly.
It's wired
was
to the
high.
tits.
Yeah.
There you go, Renus Pinkel. Bang ding out, something wrong, we too low. Yep.
Right. Yep.
Oh, still.
That was here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
That
great.
was-
Channel
that was-
2 in the Bay Area.
That was KTVU, and
Yeah.
the anchor that read those, she was great, and then she resigned right after that.
Was over, yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
fuck.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, she read those names like they was real.
Holy
Terrible.
fook.
They
Did she,
played
wait,
those on
she,
Stern.
she did it on
Something
purpose.
Wong.
She did it on purpose then.
No,
She did it because nobody in the production, nobody screened it and double checked it. So it was like
Why did she have to resign then? That's
she
not her
was
fault.
mortified.
Oh.
She was on for years too. She was here. She was on for a long time.
It sucked. I mean, it sucks. I mean, it was
They
literally
They played those on Howard Stern, though. I remember that.
it was a great example of in a rush to get stuff on the air, kind of like when the guy called up pretending to be AC Cowlings during the OJ OJB sitting back here. He be looking really scared.
No,
are you serious?
That was just an onlook. Like he was a witness.
Okay, yeah.
He wasn't pretending to be AC.
Yeah.
It was a
OJ.
farcical. It was a farcical.
It was a totally farcical call.
RC Collins.
Howard, this is Al Michaels, and that was a totally farcical call.
It was Peter. It was Peter Jennings.
Yeah.
Peter Jennings was on live, and that
Al Michaels did the
Canadian
totally farcical
accent.
call. and then when I forget who it was it Craig Gass or I forget who the comedian was that was on Howard? It was like Peter, this is Al Michaels. You're a moron. It might have been Billy West. Billy West was like talking about how it was a totally farcical call. Peter, I don't know how you could have fallen for that, you jackass.
Wow.
Great moment. Great moments in live television.
Awesome.
He is
Good
scared.
stuff.
He be looking really scared.
He is scared.
And one other thing, Baba Booey, y'all.
I gotta go, everybody. I'm
All right.
All right, I think we can end it. We can.
Does anybody
wrap it
need
up.
any steel wool?
Good night, everybody. I'm
You get some
splitting.
4-aught?
Why do you have to
Yeah, baby.
I almost bought a.
You have a
pack of
9 volt.
that.
You have a 9-volt battery.
Why?
You ever do that?
You're a pyro.
You can
My
imagine
God.
what happens.
You got to
Just-
stop, dude.
Do it live. Come on.
You're like
Get a
Beavis.
9-volt. It's not going to turn into flames. It'll just.
You're like Beavis, dude.
It's like. Man, it's
Somebody needs to call. Somebody needs to call in an intervention right now.
Caleb.
John
Open
Biel.
up a pedal, grab a 9-volt, and do it on the show.
Oh yeah. I'll just do that.
I know you got a 9-volt there. You
I don't use 9 volts. So all mine are AC powered.
But we'll
AC
get it. Open up a
Cowlings
smoke
powered.
detector.
AC
Open up
Cowlings
your
powered.
smoke detector. Grab a 9-volt
Smoke detector.
detector. Anyway,
Yeah, that'll be good to
try
open up
that
the
at
smoke
home.
detector
Try
right
that
now.
at home, folks.
Kids.
It's fun stuff.
Dude,
Dad,
you got
don't
like a
try-
Woody.
don't-
You,
don't try that.
You're aroused. You saw.
Don't
it.
listen. Don't listen to what John Biel just said. By the way, just so you know, don't.
Oh,
For the record.
You know what? For the record, watch Survivor Man. That's Les Stroud out there. Our friend. You know, a good survival tip there. If you have a 9-volt battery and steel wool, you can
Yep.
start a fire.
Bear
Don't
Grylls.
mix bleach. Don't mix bleach and ammonia either.
Fire.
What is
Yeah.
what is
I
John
didn't
Biel's
say that.
blood
Don't
alcohol
do
level
that.
right now?
Honestly, not very high. But anyway, I guess we can wrap
High
things
enough.
up.
Wrap it
High
up.
enough. There's your channel numbers, everyone.
Can you read those?
Sure. Do I have to read them all, though? I mean, Charles Green, Fruitcake Tony, Michael Smith, David Ennis, Mike Neese, Richard Poole, Lenny Lou and Mary, Gargant's Entertainment, Kurt S. 5150, Susan Silvestri, Mickey Settlemeyer, Joe Christian, Nicole Mrazek, Sean Boland, Wayno, Stephen Franklin, Will Star, Arhabs, KXM Rock, David Shagamori, Bozy, Crazy Cook 678, Carol Hatcher, False Flag, Margaret Scranton, Sean Silas, Trevor Burston, Jarhead Rock, and all of those people.
Good.
Jesus Rapays.
Jesus Rapesme.
Jesus
Something
Rapesme.
that. Also take into consideration that it's 2:30 here, so
Uh huh.
time for
Excuses,
bed.
excuses.
We'll take that into consideration. How do you explain advocating arson?
Did I advocate that? I never said
Yes,
anything
yes,
like
you
that.
did. Yes,
No, I was
You
giving you
literally tried to
survival
talk-
tips. They're survival tips.
Good night, Mr. Gower.
It's fun stuff.
Yes, because
And happy birthday, Crosby, man. Happy
because Caleb is in the vast wilderness of Santa Monica.
Well, I wouldn't advocate that out west, but I wouldn't advocate it here either. So, anyway, everyone have a good week. Don't forget to watch the String Change show tomorrow night on this channel. Tuesday nights with Paul and Mancuda.
I'll be in late.
Caleb might show up. You never know when Caleb's going to show up on any of these shows.
On any of the shows.
That's right. So
he's a mystery guest.
It's always worth
he's the closer.
Tuning in. He's a hoser. Hoser. Anyway, have a great week, everyone. I think we can end this.
Beh.
Closer, a hoser, a midnight closer. Hey, robot, are you up? Gotta answer this order. Yeah.
Does that make you excited, John?
Yeah, that's